Well, I am an admirer of Elisa's. Elisa has even worked for me, and the fact is that she is talented.
What's it called? Kermit and Friends?
Kermit and Friends.
Kermit. But
Oh.
if
Kermit.
You're saying
Like
not
the
to
frog?
do.
Yeah,
wait.
I actually have watched a few hours of Kermit and Friends.
How many hours have you watched, Natalie?
Oh, no. Probably indulged in 8 hours.
Holy.
My wife and I watched Benji's ex-girlfriends or whatever's going on. We watched this crazy podcast, and I have to say, this is one of the, probably in the top 5 things I think about right now.
She has a podcast, but she gets to come on the radio. It is craziness upon craziness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Fozzie, and Kermit is watching from heaven. It's going to be a great show today. We are very booked today. It is so awesome. I really appreciate everyone that helps me here. Leaf King, you guys don't even know like the half of what Leaf King does. Like, first of all, he books guests. And he gets a lot of rejection booking guests, guys. So, like, you know, some people, they don't want to be on a podcast. You know, they want to do something else. They want to be, you know, being paid for something, right? So Leaf King talks to all these people and gets them on the show. So we have guests. How cool is that? So he does that. He writes interview questions. He does videos. He edits. He just does it all. And he's a huge supporter of me and my family here at Kermit and Friends. So Leaf King has been with me for like 7 years now. And I was talking to my mom. My mom's in town, and I was talking to her about like the people in my life and the people on Kermit and Friends. And I was just saying, this guy Leaf King, I just want him to know how much I appreciate him. And sometimes I'm not good at expressing myself like emotionally to people, but I just appreciate everyone that helps here, like Whitson, like Wheezy, like Wappy, Charmin, obviously everybody that like contributes. My producer, Elaine. You guys don't know this, but I have a producer named Elaine. Elaine, I met through my old job selling gold. And I called her on the phone, and she was a potential client. And I found out she lived in like, you know, nearby. And I was thinking we should be friends. She seemed really cool and laid back and just like very, almost like a hippie. Like she would just go with the flow. I say, oh, Elaine, let's go here. Oh, Elaine, let's go there. And she was just down for whatever. And that's like the perfect kind of friend for me because I do whatever. And Elaine, you know, she gets excited by things. Some people are just like sticks in the mud. They don't get excited by things. They don't get happy. Like every day should be like Christmas. That's how I feel. Every day should be your birthday. And Elaine is like that. So hopefully she'll call in today and talk to me. She's been really embarrassed recently because there's some incidents that happened, you know, outside of Kermit and Friends, not during Kermit and Friends hours. Like we have after hours Kermit and Friends. Did you guys know that? Where the people from Kermit and Friends, like they hang out and they like date each other. They get married to each other. We had Erica and Brain get married from meeting on this show. And that's like best case scenario, right? So best case scenario is like two people meet from Kermit and Friends, they fall in love, and they get married. And then they never watch Kermit and Friends again. That happens. But Elaine, you know, she's been by my side for like years now, booking people. Wappy is because of her. Sigmund is because of her. Tyler Bow is because of her. So these kinds of people that are really contributing and they just believe in it, that's the kind of people that we want here. I don't want to beg anybody to be on the show. I don't want anyone to like, I don't want to force anyone to be on the show. I was telling my mom that, hold on. You know, I was telling my mom that I was like, if you want to be on the show, because my mom had a lot of opinions on people here, like, you know, on the characters. I said, Mom, you know, these opinions, people would love to hear these opinions. But I'm not going to beg you to be on the show. If you feel like you can get something out of it, if you want to connect with people from all over the world, that's what it is. Okay. So I'm not exaggerating. You can connect with people from all over the world, make friends, never be alone again, and just have your life be more full. And like, who wouldn't want that? When I'm selling things like over the phone, because I've been in sales for years and I sell over the phone, right? I never really believed in what I was selling. So I was never really that great at it. Like some people thought I was great at it, but I don't think so. But when I tell people about Kermit and Friends and what you can get out of it, it's all about like connecting with people. Like Jesus Christ, God, connected people, created things. That is what life is. There's not much more to it than that. And loving people and helping people. That's what we do here. And if you believe in that, great, you can be a part of it. If you want to be a hater and like jealous of it, you know, do that. That's not what I am. I don't hate on things. I don't try to tear things down. I help people, right? So Elaine has met so many people through this show and guys and women and people that she loves. Like her whole life and my whole life and the Kermitarians' whole life is people that we've met here. And if you have something to gain from that, great. I'd love to help you in whatever you're trying to achieve. If not, if you're going to be a hater, if you're going to try to take me down, if you're going to be like shit talking Kermit and Friends, I have no interest in you. Okay? I have no interest in you. So it's all about loving. It's all about sharing, giving to each other, making people's dreams come true. I'm just going to welcome on my co-host, Wheezy. Wheezy, do you agree with what the passion is here?
I completely agree. And like the thing you said about networking, it's so important and you're very good at it. And Elaine has brought Wappy here. She brought Sigmund here.
Yes.
She's a master networker as you are. And I've met so many people that I consider really good friends now through your community. So it's totally true. And the haters, they just kind of bring more attention onto us, which is, it's a good thing. So that overall, this community is just excellent. That's what I think.
I mean, it makes me happy every day. There's not many things that make me as happy as like signing onto Discord and seeing everybody talk and everybody like do shows. Like you did a show yesterday. What was that about?
I did it about a guy named Tall Dark who was saying things that were false about me. And he wouldn't let me up on his YouTube. I tried to go up there and defend myself and he blocked it, banned me. And I've been a fan of Tall Darks in the past, but he just started saying negative things about me. And
why do you think he did that?
It's because I blocked him because he was spamming something I just didn't want to see. And it was no offense against him. I was just editing what I was seeing because I really didn't like to see what, oh, thank you, Pete. I really didn't like to see what he was spamming. And so I blocked him.
It was negative about you.
No, it wasn't negative about me. He was spamming one of his videos that was about somebody's sexual abuse. And I just don't like that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to see it over and over again. So I merely just blocked him. And I told him when we talked on VC, I said, you know, I'm not blocking you because I don't like you. I'm blocking you to edit what I see. And I just don't want it. And that made him upset. And so he went after me about that.
Okay. So like Tall Dark, I always thought he was the nicest guy. What happened to him, you think?
I really don't know. I think that he has a very thin skin. So if anybody says anything at all that would be perceived as against him, that he gets very defensive and very upset.
He's sensitive.
He's very sensitive and he's quirky. And that's the parts that I liked about him was his quirkiness. I used to love going on his show and watching his show. And I think something has changed with him, but I couldn't guess what has changed with him.
Right.
But yeah, he's just like really anti-Wheezy. So I was kind of forced to make that video to correct everything that he was saying.
I can't believe anybody is anti-Wheezy. You're like the nicest guy. And it's odd that Tall Dark would, you know, go against you at all. I always liked Tall Dark, so this is tough. You know, I don't want to be like completely against him.
No, I don't want anybody to be against him. I really don't. I don't want to like sway anybody's opinions about him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to really clear the air of what he was saying about me, because it wasn't fair and it wasn't nice. And he said a lot of lies about me that I wanted to straighten up. And I hope that in the future he's cool again and we could be cool again. But not with his behavior recently. So I don't encourage everyone to hate him or anything.
Okay, yeah, don't hate Tall Dark. He's just sensitive, right? People are sensitive. Like Jimmy Jordan is very sensitive, right, Jimmy?
He sure is.
I'm pretty sensitive, but this sounds like Wheezy's in free pass land. Everything's coming up roses for Wheezy.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, he's nice to some people, but not to everybody. Certainly not to me.
You deserve it,
He
though.
never lets me finish a sentence when actually, he just almost didn't let me finish a sentence. He says these things about me. It's so funny listening to him just then saying, but he was saying things about me that weren't true, and I had to correct the record. Well, Wheezy says things about me that aren't true all the time, but I never get a chance. I never get a chance to correct the record.
Wrong.
Well, you imply that I'm still doing homosexual activity.
No, I didn't. You'll have to provide receipts. I implied that you used to, and that you're pretending to be a Christian, but you're still sinning all the time.
Okay, hold on a second.
People names.
Wait. You said, what about the thing with Danny? What about the thing with Danny? Like,
that was very homosexual, wasn't it? You said you'd lick his dirty butt.
Yeah, that was like me talking as Claire from before.
Okay, well, Claire.
And so every time I tried to tell you,
aren't you cutting me off right now?
You're
getting what you want right now, so don't cut me off. You're getting my attention, is what you've been begging for weeks.
Oh, begging.
So don't cut me off, you fake Christian.
What? Okay, there's a name call.
Yep. It's true.
Why am
happens
I
to be true?
How in the world?
You're cussing. You're doing
cussing.
You're doing perverted
I can
shit.
Count the number of times I've sworn on two hands in the past 5 months.
You're so proud of yourself, and you pat yourself on the back all the time about how amazing you are. You're not amazing. You're a sinner. That's what you are.
You're all sinners. Every
you
human being is a sinner.
Pretend that you're some
human being is
holier than thou Christian, but you're not.
I'm not holier than thou. How
yes,
am I holier than thou?
Absolutely, that's how you act.
I'm a flawed Christian, just like
absolutely. I agree that you're a flawed Christian.
We're human beings.
You said just something.
No. Let me finish my sentence. We are all flawed. We all fall short, but to the grace of God, we all fall short. So every Christian is flawed in some way.
What you're saying now is different than how you project yourself.
How I project myself is sometimes
you've had to apologize multiple times to people because of your behavior.
Somehow you think that you have nothing to apologize to me for.
To you, nothing at all. Nope,
nothing at all.
I don't.
You didn't do anything to Jimmy. You didn't do anything.
If you don't think you have anything to apologize to me for, then that proves how delusional and unhinged.
That's fine. You can call me names or whatever.
Why do you think
don't beg for my attention?
If he thinks he has nothing to apologize to me for,
I don't.
He has nothing at all to apologize to me.
You've been begging for my
attention.
You've been
treating me for weeks, a couple weeks.
I treat people how they treat me.
Ever since I spoke out about the Leaf thing, since I spoke out about the Leaf newsletter, you've been on my ass. You loved me before.
You called me gay.
Wonderful.
What kind of Christian?
Can we just deconstruct this? I didn't call you gay.
Yes, you did.
Hold on.
I can show it.
Freaky boy.
Oh, look at you. Your little fake Christian shit's not working right now, is it?
This is.
Are you getting upset, Claire? Are you getting upset?
I just wish you would allow me to finish.
Yell at me, you fake Christian.
You're like baloney. I'm not yelling at you. I'm trying to get a word in edgewise.
Your face even got red. Rewind and watch
it. I'm trying to correct something that you bring up all the time that's not true.
You did it last week. You could ask anybody.
Last week, I heard you say, or maybe it was a week before, I thought I heard you say that you were gay.
No, you didn't. You made that up so you could call me gay.
No, oh my God. So he's calling me a liar. So
I am. You're a liar.
Okay.
You are a liar, Claire.
Here's what I'm saying.
You're not Jimmy.
I thought you said something about you being gay. And I don't have anything against anybody being gay. I thought I heard you say.
You didn't think you heard
it was something that I missed.
You're making that up because you're a liar.
No, I'm not a liar.
Oh my God! You shouldn't even say that, should you?
I thought it was something I missed during the time I was in rehab.
You're so ridiculous.
So I thought it was like
doubling down on that.
I thought it was the David Dolly thing. Dude, I thought
I said that. Show me where I said that. You're just using that as a diss against me because you got nothing against me. You have no facts against me.
Wait. Do you think being gay is something against you? Do you think it's you think it's something against you to be gay?
Wipe that thing off your lip and then let me talk.
Do you think it's something to be against you? Like if I say you're gay, it's being against you? How is that? Answer that question.
I'm not going to answer your questions because that's not
Okay,
what I do. I
don't
don't answer your questions. But what I will say is you saying that you heard that I said was gay was a false, it was lie, so that you could call me gay. And I have
What?
nothing against gay people at all. But don't pretend that you heard I said that
Why
because
would I
it's
do
false.
that?
You're an,
Why
I don't
would I
know.
do that?
Why would I do that? Because Claire's an
Exactly,
asshole and you're
psycho.
pretending you're pretending you're
you're
Jamie, but you're
psychotic.
Claire. Anybody that
There's
can watch
something
this
very,
knows
very
that
wrong with you.
are the psycho.
No, dude, there's something really super wrong with you.
That's
You're a
what
great
you
co-host,
think, but nobody cares what you think.
But yeah, that's the other thing. If I have a minority opinion, somehow I'm wrong. Is that how it goes?
You are.
If I have
your
a minority
opinion is always
opinion,
against the grain.
if my opinion
always.
is my opinion's in the minority, does
shut
that
up
mean
and
it's
let me read?
wrong?
You're going to keep talking over me, Jamie? You're getting what you want, my attention. You've been begging for it for 2 weeks. Don't interrupt me. And you're being Claire. The Jimmy that I liked, that I invited on the wrap-up show and that I was very nice to, that guy's gone. You're just you're an asshole. And you're saying, oh, I heard Wheezy say he was gay. No, you didn't.
You said it in even.
No, I didn't. Have anybody ask anybody.
Maybe you were joking, and I didn't realize you were joking.
Jimmy,
Maybe
you are Claire. You're lying, and you keep interrupting me.
Oh
you're fucking lying. You're a fucking
liar.
And I keep pointing it out.
Why would I lie about that? I thought I heard you say.
You're getting exactly what you want. You wanted
I thought
to
I
talk
heard you say you were gay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Did you say that, Wheezy? That doesn't sound like something I heard.
No, it might have been a joke.
Say that. He's
absolutely
lying.
He might have. Well, why would I make it up? Wait, why would I make that up?
Anybody else to back you up on that?
Why would I make that up?
I don't know. Why would you do some of the things that you do that you have to apologize for all the time?
All the time? Who's apologizing all the time? I've done like maybe 3 or 4 things in 5 months that I felt the need to apologize for.
I mean, do you want me to read your apologies that you had to make to me? I'm so sorry I treated you that way. I was out of line.
Dude,
why would you apologize to me and say you're out of line if you weren't?
Dude, you need to.
I don't need to do anything.
Okay, that's the big thing. Everybody, don't tell Wheezy what he needs to do.
Tell me what to do.
Don't tell him what he needs to do.
You can't.
Don't even make a suggestion about what he needs to do. I think you're a pussy, just like Elisa said a long time ago.
What kind of Christian would say that?
Yeah, what kind of Christian would say that? What kind of Christian would immerse themselves into this world?
You're exposing yourself,
Claire. I'm probably not. This is probably not a good place for me to be. What do you think of that?
I agree. You should leave
Wheezy.
Because you're.
What do you think of that, Wheezy?
An evil person is what
I'm an evil person. So this is the height of name calling.
I'm Jimmy the
height of name calling.
Jimmy, you just called me a pussy.
Dude, I'm remembering how Elisa.
No, you just called me a pussy.
Yeah, I'm remembering how Elisa called you that name, and I'm saying it now. Because you know what? You will not cop to anything that you've done that's crazy.
I haven't done anything wrong to you, Jimmy. I'm calling
you
out.
The way you treated me isn't.
Don't interrupt me. I'm calling you out for the fucking bullshit that you constantly do that everybody else says too.
How do you know that
you don't know how to have a conversation? You just keep talking while I talk, so you don't have to listen to the truth. Because you just called me a pussy. What kind of Christian?
No, I'm just telling you. I said that's what Elisa called you.
No, you just said I think you're a pussy. Do you want to rewind it?
Yeah, I'm gonna call you what Elisa called you once. You're a pussy. That's what I said.
See, what kind of Christian would say that? And you just said, I think you're a pussy.
Here and not
what kind of Christian would say that they're going to lick Danny's
Christians are allowed to defend
butt?
themselves.
You're disgusting.
From wait a second. So I don't do that anymore. You're admitting that. Yeah, that's like a part of my past. You got that right. Okay, you got that right.
You got what you wanted, right? Jimmy, didn't you? But you still look stupid.
Dude, I want you to clear up this dirty butt nonsense.
I don't care what you want.
Are you saying that people who do that,
you don't get to ask the questions?
No, this is a great question. Are you saying the people who do that are somehow defective and sick and weird? People that do that, like 2 men that do that with each other. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Homophobe? Because honest to God, I think we're exposing some of your homophobia. I did not know you weren't gay. I thought maybe
go ahead.
You were.
Let me answer.
Talk about it.
Let me answer, but I won't be answering your question because I don't answer to you.
Don't answer my question.
You trying to paint me as a homophobic person is perfect because you know why? You have nothing on me, so you have to reach and grab for things. Nobody, everybody knows I'm not homophobic. One of my best friends here is Supertramp. Ask him if I'm homophobic.
Same here. So neither am I. But why do you say?
Don't paint me as one.
Why do you say it's gross if 2 men are doing the thing?
That's not what I said. What I said is, what kind of Christian would fucking say that? That's what I'm saying.
No.
I'm pointing out that you're a liar.
You guys, just hold on 1 second. You guys, hold on 1 second. Just Elaine is calling. Yes, Kermit and friends. How can I help you? Hey, Elaine.
Hey.
Elaine, turn down your YouTube.
The show because the show's in the background.
Okay.
All right. I will. Hold on a second. Let me just turn it. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just, I can't believe that these guys are going on and on. It's just really, you know.
And they're two of the nicest guys. Wheezy is like an angel. Jimmy has been incredible.
Guys, what is going on? Why do they have all of this? Why do they have all this? I guess it's poison. They need to turn that poison into medicine. They need to heal. What the hell is going on with them?
I don't know. I don't know because like Jimmy has been so helpful. You know, he tweets about the show.
Yeah.
He spreads the word. Wheezy's my co-host. You know how much I love him. I love these guys, and it hurts. It hurts that they're fighting, and I don't understand like what's the underlying reason they're fighting. There's got to be more than just what they're saying right now. There's got to be more. Like Wheezy's saying that Jimmy's obsessed with him. That could be true. Like sometimes you watch something on TV or on the internet and you get obsessed with someone. I'll ask Jimmy about that. Even if he was obsessed with him, that's okay, right? That's gonna happen. So Wheezy,
Can I just quote somebody that is my mentor? I've been studying Buddhism. I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I try to find reason in everything.
Okay.
But this is a quote from his name is Daisaku Ikeda. He said, "It is much more valuable to look for the strength in others. You can gain nothing by criticizing their imperfections." So I think this is so
great.
Apropos for what's going on here. I hope that message came across as being helpful. You know, I've gone through so much watching your show, being a part of your show. I've struggled with, you know, having my downfalls. Nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have to say that I have hit rock bottom through this community with my drinking. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like through this process, I've learned that we have to grow. We have to not let we have to get through our struggles, mm-hmm. is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I have vowed never, ever to drink ever again.
Never again, Elaine? Are you sure? You never want to drink again for the rest of your life? Are you sure you want to say that?
Not to that extent where I fall down and look like an idiot, and you know that is so embarrassing. Never again. This has totally woke me up to realizing that I've done this little party girl for most of my life.
You've been a party girl for your whole life?
Well, I mean, since I was 21.
Really?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm from England, so you know that the Brits like to party.
But I don't know if you should stop partying. I don't think that's the answer. Like, I want you to have fun, and one of the best parts of my life is watching you have fun. So I don't want you to stop having fun.
Well, I won't stop having fun. I had fun yesterday with you. I was dancing, and you know, it's like I don't have to drink alcohol to have fun. Fun can be, you know, without alcohol, with or without.
Right.
You know, so, you know, I just never ever want to get into that drunken state ever again. That was just like rock bottom.
Okay, so the main problem is not you having fun, is not you drinking, because drinking is fun, right? The main problem is drinking and driving, right? That's the problem, is that, you know, you were drinking and driving several times, and people tried to get the keys out of your hand, and you refused to do it, and that was the problem. So we got to figure out a way to safely drink and party, because the statistics are bad. The statistics are very bad. Every day, about 32 people in the United States die in drunk driving crashes. That's one person every 45 minutes. In 2020, 11,654 people died in alcohol-impaired driving traffic deaths. a 14% increase from 2019. So all these deaths were preventable. So what we want to do here is we want to spread the word. My mom survived, but she was hit by a drunk driver, and that could have not been the case, so this is a very common thing, and we want to tell people that drinking and driving, Elaine, you could have killed people several times, right? You didn't. God loves you. God loves you so much to protect you, to protect the people on the road. But we have an opportunity here. And we have an opportunity here to help people, to spread the word about it. Because when you wanted to drive those nights, we could not get the keys from you. So what do you think we should do in that scenario? Because, I was thinking about calling the police. I didn't know what to do.
Put me in an Uber. I should have just gone for that. That would have been the best solution to the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm going to choose an Uber. Actually, I'm going to choose a Lyft because I like Lyft better.
Okay.
And yeah, I know now. I mean, when you're intoxicated, you can't
make good decisions.
Make that decision.
Yeah.
But please, everybody, if you're intoxicated, do not get behind the wheel. That's the worst thing you can do. Your whole life could go in so many bad directions.
Yeah, and you would feel so bad. You're a very empathetic person. You're a very kind person. Like if you would have killed someone that night, you would have hated that. You would have been miserable. It would have ruined your life, ruined other people's lives. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to use this as an opportunity to spread the word and to tell people that we know, these things are wrong, that we witnessed and that happened. And we're going to do something about it. We're going to show people that there can be change.
Yes, positive change all the way.
Positive change. So you're a fun person. I love hanging out of anybody in the world. I love hanging out with you the most, really. You're the most fun.
Well, you're much fun to hang out with too. You're the best. So
You're the best.
So much fun.
You're the best. And I look up to you. You make me laugh so much. You've met a lot of young guys recently that are fun, right?
Right. Yeah. We just, everywhere we go, we just have a blast. And that's what life, really should be all about.
Exactly. That's what life is. Enjoy every moment. I have Eric Riggs, one of your suitors here.
Here?
Yeah, he's here. So I'm going to ask him about his relationship with you, and then we're going to get to Minnie Mason and Ken and all our guests. But Elaine, thank you so much for being part of Kermit and Friends. We love you, and you're going to stand up for people, all people, as a Buddhist, as a great citizen, as a sober driver and an Uber taker and a Lyft taker, and you're going to spread the word on being healthy, right?
Yes. And I think that happiness is based on helping others become happy.
Exactly.
That's the most important thing. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in, Elaine. We love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Love everybody. Okay. Bye.
All right. That was Elaine, a friend of the show, producer of the show, booked everybody, kept in touch with Eric Riggs the whole time he was gone. It's unbelievable. She watched a movie with you. Were you jerking off during that movie, Eric? I don't remember.
I don't think I was,
Okay. All right, just checking.
Speaking of which, I had one too many drinks while I was watching that movie with her, which I feel kind of bad about as well. I started drinking recently in the evening, just like red wine, and I think my drinking habit has also been a kind of a detriment. I know it was a detriment while we were watching Sonic the Hedgehog together, just being able to.
Yeah, but Elaine said when you were watching Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, it got very sexual. How could that movie get sexual? I don't understand what happened during that call.
I think I had too many glasses of wine is what happened during that call, and, it's a Jim Carrey movie. It's a funny movie. I actually went back and rewatched the movie. It's a really good movie. Actually, Jim Carrey is very dynamic in it as Dr. Robotnik.
But what were you trying to accomplish? Because Elaine said you were like almost through with the movie, and Sonic the Hedgehog was on the screen, and then you started to say like sex things to her. Poor Elaine, And so what were you trying to get? Were you trying to seduce Elaine during that call?
Well, Elaine and I have been dating now for we're talking at least for like a year and a half, but I definitely try to be more of a gentleman than that to her, to not talk about, explicit sexual stuff with one of my very best friends in the whole wide world. Being more of a gentleman. You know, especially because I was really fortunate to have such a hot date. And
No, but like you dated all my friends, Eric. You dated Lori, like every woman here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Charmin, you went after her. What
is
going on with you, Eric?
I dated Lori for a little bit there, and Lori is a really, really good friend as well. She's a real sweetheart. I think that you just have a preponderance of like some of the best female friends, and you're a great friend as well, Lisa. Even through thick and thin. I know that sometimes I'll like send you a bunch of stupid texts or whatever, or I'll just be, kind of batty one week, but you're such a great friend,
Thank you.
You really
You're
are.
a good friend too. I appreciate, you don't send me those dirty videos anymore. You've been good. You saved that for Elaine. Yeah, that's great.
I mean, the fact that you forgave me after all of that, I mean, but then I look back on it and I go, that was kind of fun and stupid at the same time,
Hey, Eric, just hold on 1 second here. Hey, Eric, you've been texting me. What you can say is you could use a different name than the name you're not allowed to say if you want.
Well, first, I want to tell Eric Riggs that I love Elaine, and Elaine's very attractive. So I want to tell Eric Riggs I'm going to start dating Elaine.
You're going to start dating Elaine? You can't start dating Elaine. I'm already dating Elaine. I guess we could both date Elaine, and then it could be like that show.
No, I don't.
Bachelorette.
I don't double date. I like Elaine.
So you don't want Eric Riggs to also date Elaine at the same time? You want her to be like monogamous with you?
He sounds like a creepy person.
I think it'd be up to Elaine really and how she feels. I just appreciate her friendship. I've been learning so much about Buddhism from her and chanting Namyo Horenge Kyo.
You sound like a creepy ass person.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I look up to you a lot, Eric. I know you have a lot of experience in talk radio and Howard Stern show, and it's just a blessing to be in your presence. And I'd love to be friends with you as well.
You should be more respectful to women and not send them dirty ass videos.
Definitely. Not too many dirty ass videos. Did you like any of those dirty ass videos when you got them, Elisa?
Let me see. I'll go through them now.
No. It's okay.
Are you sure? Because I have them loaded up here.
No. I know.
Okay. No.
I know you got them like bows, like arrows in your quiver. You could play them.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised when I first started. Whenever somebody sends me a dick, I'm surprised. It's always surprising. But I liked it when you stuck the pen, up your butt. That was fine. But I'm happy for you. People are fighting over Elaine right now. So good things came out of a lot of bad things happened to Elaine this past week, or she thought they were bad. But look, it's good now. She has High Pitch Eric. She has you. She has many men. So she's gonna have to choose. I cannot choose for her. So hopefully Elaine will go through this footage and decide who's right. So how are you guys going to win Elaine over? Like, what are you going to do?
Well, I think I'm going to have Elaine stop drinking, because if she has a drink, I'll tell her, hey, put that drink down. You said you're not going to drink anymore. And you said on Alicia's show, you're not going to drink anymore. You don't have to have a good time. You don't have to drink.
Exactly. You can have a good time. See, the thing is, like with Eric, or either of these Erics, actually, you would not have to drink to have a good time. There are some guys that are really difficult to hang out with and date, and you're like bored and you have to get drunk, so that's a problem. But with you guys, I think you're both very good conversationalists, and you are both studs. So she would not have to drink around you guys. And you're both coming into town soon. Is that correct?
I'm pretty much landlocked here in Seattle. So
okay, so she would have to go to you.
Yeah, she'd have to come and visit, maybe like on the weekends. Are you still doing that road trip up north?
I was gonna pick up Onision, but I don't think I will now, because Onision is I don't know, he changed a little bit. But okay, so Eric, any plans on coming here to seduce Elaine?
In September, yes.
September. Okay, terrific. Great. Okay, so Elaine is very fun. I cannot say enough good things about her. Here is a clip of Elaine having the time of her life like she always does. Here's Elaine.
Yes, Elaine. Yeah, pop a titty now. There you go. Jacket, Jackson. Do a full Jackson. Do the full Jackson. Just pop one. Just pop one, Elaine. Bend over first. Yeah, bend over, Elaine. It's off the hook. Hit the other side. Play it again, Elisa. What kind of friend are you? What kind of friend? Oh my god, I can take it. I can cry right now.
Best producer of all time, best friend of all time, Elaine. I am so excited to get you guys together. I think you're going to have a great time.
She's got a perfect body, too.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect body, but it's not all like the good things on the outside. Her inside also, you know, she loves people. She's a giver. She gives. She's not like greedy at all. You know, she's just very giving and kind. And Eric, you deserve somebody like that, I think, because you've been through a rough time recently. The other women that I've tried to set you up with have not been good, right?
Right, they failed. And let's bring Weezy up if we can.
Okay, here's Weezy.
Hi, Eric.
Hey, Weezy.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. So Weezy knows this one person.
Yeah.
With her name.
Mm-hmm. Can I name her or no?
No.
Okay, but we know who we're talking about, though.
We know who we're talking about. And she's been, you know, tough on Elisa, too.
She has really been mean to Elisa. Elisa actually had one of my favorite moments ever when she was trolling this lady. And it was fucking phenomenal. And it was a roast. Elisa, I'm not kidding. It was like a Jeff Ross roast. You were really going ham on her, and I fucking loved it. Did you see that, Eric?
Yeah, I did. And Elisa was recently there, and this woman was in her face. Just, the woman was right up in her face, just like a week or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman couldn't stop talking about her.
Yeah, it was unreal. And even yesterday I heard that because she had said, oh, I'm not going to talk about Elisa anymore. I'm kind of scared of her. And then even yesterday she started doing it again. And she has nothing nice to say about Elisa. Yeah. And Elisa has done wonderful things for her. And this woman was actually horrible to me too. And I just tried to help her. And I didn't ask for anything back.
Yeah, you were a producer of her show. I mean, she was set up with High Pitch Eric, like one of the most famous people from the Howard Stern show. Yeah. I mean, that's an opportunity of a lifetime, and to be produced by you. And she didn't appreciate it at all. And she was just burning bridges left and right.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was bad. It was...
Like last week, you were on a phone call with I'm not going to say his name. He offered to buy her dinner and drinks, and like you shouldn't offer to do that for her anymore.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, it's tough because I still oddly like this person.
She's entertaining.
Yeah, and it's fun. You know, I mean, it's very fun. Even this was fun, Eric. Like when she went after me, it was kind of hilarious, and she got right in my face. Just check this out, Eric.
Can I have a sip of that weird?
No, this is mine. Look at the table there.
No, I put it in my cup.
No, nobody wants you to be fake. No one's saying
I
that.
have to because you're dangerous and I don't like you. I think you're dirty. I don't trust you and I don't like you. So I keep it fake. Can you accept that?
You don't like me because
No.
I introduced you to hypothetics?
That's not why I don't like you. There's a million reasons I don't like you. So can you accept that I don't like you and we can just get along?
Yeah. Yeah, please.
Just get over it. It's fine. Because I'm going to be here hanging out, you know. We're not going to be friends. It's okay. Let's just be
know
chill.
what they're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
It doesn't matter and you don't need to worry about it. Let's just keep it fake.
Shouldn't I know about it?
I'd like you to shut up and back off.
Can you please not talk to my...
That's really...
I would like her to leave me alone.
I just trying to have a nice conversation.
The answer is none of your business.
But it's about me.
It's not your business what my opinion on you is. Do you understand me? It's not your business. So I'm going to go do DoorDash deliveries. Guess what? Have fun at the beach.
All right. Jordan, is that a guy or the store?
DoorDash.
Oh, Jordan.
Yeah.
Come on, Lauren. Come on. I want you to come to the beach.
I don't think you understand how dirty of a person you are. Your character is very shitty, and I have so many examples, but I would like you to just receive... I would like you to be less instigated and just respect the fact that some people can't stand you. It's just you. No. Lots of people. Lots of people, baby. A lot. Have a good day. Will you come back? No. Bye.
Oh.
So I didn't even get to go to the beach that day because of her. It was supposed to be a nice day, Eric. I love the beach. So I was upset.
So listen, I mean, I always give you good advice.
You do.
You can't give in to her anymore.
Okay, I won't.
I mean,
so do you think I should stay away from her? Like in general, should I not be near her?
You should not be near her.
Okay.
But a lot of people give me good advice. I'm giving you good advice. And it's like a lot of people say, don't go near her.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, why do you think she's not here helping me? I'm getting surgery Friday. And
I know. You have to do your surgery all by yourself. And like, you don't have anybody to help you because it's just very sad. I'm so sorry, Eric.
I wish Elaine could come to New York.
Oh, yeah, I can ask Elaine. That's a great idea. Okay, let me ask her. Just hold on 1 second, Eric. I'm going to ask Elaine to help you with your surgery. I just have a couple guests booked today. Let's talk to this guy named Minnie Mason. This is a new person to Kermit and Friends. His name is Minnie Mason. He's a Marilyn Manson fanatic who became well-known after appearing on Wendy Pack's streams. Everybody, welcome to the show, Minnie Mason.
Hello. It's Manson. Not Mason. Minnie Manson.
Oh,
Hello.
okay, sorry. Oh, hi, Minnie Manson. I'm sorry about that. I misread it.
It's okay.
So you became popular after hanging out with my friend Wendy Pack from the Howard Stern Show. Are you a big Stern fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're a big Stern fan. Terrific.
Of course
Okay,
I
great.
am.
But were you like banned from that community somehow?
No.
No?
Some people got angry at me, though. They started calling me names, which they better not do here, because I'm a performer. This man named, well, I'm not going to even give that guy credit, but this man on her show was a good friend with her, started going in on me. You watch the video, the first show I was on, and you'll see what I mean.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So you couldn't take it and you left?
Yes.
Ah, I'm so sorry to hear that. So that's happened to a lot of people here too. But you can't.
We're not going to talk about that. I came here to perform and to introduce myself, not to rehash something that happened in another show. I'm just an entertainer, and I don't want to be involved with infighting between people on other shows. That's not my job. My sole job is to entertain people, which I'm hoping I'll get to do today.
Okay, so you don't want to go you don't want to go through why people know you, because people know you for Wendy's show.
They know me from Music Biz Marty. They know me from Pod Awful. They know me from my own channel. I have about 685 subscriptions now. I know that's not a lot, but you got to start somewhere. I've only been doing this for about 6-7 months now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm reluctant to go on shows. I get trolled by people. They take me on the show and then they start calling me the P word and everything else. That's not acceptable.
But Minnie, if you go on other shows, you're going to have to figure out a way to handle that stuff, because the more people that you're in front of, the more people will know you, and they will say things.
Guess what? I went back on the show that night, and then somebody named Poon took that man down that was picking on me. So there's justice in the world, and my fans also went after them. So now he's getting trolled all the time in his own videos. So I have fans who stick up for me. I have people who watch out for me. And I went back on the show again the next day, despite what happened. So I did go back. I'm getting used to this. I mean, I am not a seasoned professional like you. I haven't been online for years. I just started doing this, like I said, about less than a year ago. I'm learning the hard way.
Well, I'm sorry it's been so hard for you. It really should be fun, though.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it should be fun. So.
And none of that school shooter talk. Every time I go in a video, somebody's like, school shooter. Don't say things like that. You're going to get a video striked. Is that what you want? I'm looking at the chat there. So people should be careful what they're saying in there.
Huh. I'm just getting a caller. This is a very famous caller. Yes, Kermit and Friends. How can I help you?
Hey, Lisa, it's Gonzo. I think I know why this Mason guy has so many problems. He's very prickly. He's not very nice. He's kind of a jerk.
Is he a jerk?
Coming off very, very mean.
Is he mean? I can't even tell anymore if somebody's mean or not, Gonzo. That's how jaded I am. Is this guy mean?
Here's an idea. Let's give me a chance and you can decide if I'm a jerk, if I'm good on your show. I was on a show last night and the guy was respectful and nice to me. I was on a show for 2 hours. I performed. It was wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
everybody said, don't go on this. And they're like, don't go on this guy's show. He's going to embarrass you. He's going to put you down. No, he was nothing but a pure gentleman.
What was that show?
Noodles 1980. Noodles 1980.
Was it a cooking show?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with these people, but they see me and they like me. You got to give people a chance.
Okay, so let's everybody give Minnie Manson a chance. Let's do a performance and see what he's got. Okay, you ready for your performance, Minnie?
Yeah, I'm going to play a song on the guitar.
Great.
Would you like that? If I could get my glove off here, hold on. Okay. I don't know where the stickers went. Oh, yeah. By the way, this is me. You see that? Minnie Manson on YouTube. Sorry about that light in the background. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't want the ceiling to be on there. You're not here to see the ceiling. You're here to see me. I don't know if I can open up. I don't know if I can open up. I'm not a birthday present. I'm aggressive. past is over. Now the past is so pathetic. Are we fitting this fire? They are we baited? They I'm feeling stoned and alone like carrots. Get ready to meet my maker. I feel stoned and alone like a heretic. I'm ready to meet my maker. Nazareth got no dirt on me. Nazareth got no dirt on me. Nazareth got no dirt on me. And I'll rise to every occasion. I'm the Memphis bullet. Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Don't know if I can open up. I've been open too much. Double cross over in my family. Are we fitted, or bitter? Are we fitted, I'm feeling stoned and alone like heretic. I'm ready to meet my maker. I feel stoned and alone like heretic. I'm ready to meet my maker. Nazareth's got no dirt on me. Nazareth's got no dirt on me. And I rise to every occasion. I'm the Memphis police. Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
You don't seem to be liking it, Elisa.
I'm speechless.
Are we fitted? I'm thinking and I love
Micro.
Jimmy, there's a performance happening, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Yeah, Lisa.
Jimmy, you're calling in the middle of a performance.
Right. Can you just hang? Can you put me on? Can you just stay there then? I won't talk and just bring me up in a moment, will you?
Okay, no problem, no problem.
I'm the Memphis police of Los Angeles.
Okay, so this is it, right? This is the end?
Wrap it up.
Okay, I'm talking through my performance there. I'm done.
Wait, Jimmy, wait, Jimmy, hold the line. Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on. Okay, so Minnie, Minnie?
Yes?
No, Jimmy, hold on. I'm talking to Minnie Manson right now. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so Andy's seen a lot of musical performances. What did you think of that, Andy?
I got into it immediately. I jumped on, and within 5 seconds, I liked it. But that doesn't mean much. I like catchy poppy songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do. See, so you have a fan in Andy Dick. That's a great fan to have. He knows a lot of musicians. He's been around a lot of musicians. He likes you. So that must feel pretty good, right, Minnie?
Yeah, it does.
Wait, what the heck?
I just wanted you to see my theater lights. You want to see something really cool?
Okay. I'm a little bit frightened.
Don't be scared. It's just a night sky.
Oh, that's pretty.
See that?
Oh, wow. Okay, that is cool, Mini Manson. Okay, Mini Manson, just hold on one second. I'm just getting a caller. Let me just get this call, okay? This is Jimmy Rizzo. Yes, Jimmy.
Yeah, good evening, Lisa. I would just like to say I watch your show every week. And I like to tell people the truth here. Now, that's no good hold it back. But that Mini Manson is the worst person I've ever seen on your show in my life.
Mini Manson's the worst?
That's bullshit. You know that.
I don't get very good vibes from that person.
You got a bad vibe?
Yes, you are nothing but nice to that guy all the time. And he kept saying nasty things to you. I really don't like him. I don't like his face. I don't like the bad vibes he puts across to people. And
Well, I don't like you and your old voice, so why don't you just go away? Other people do like me.
his own personality and realize what he is.
Did he really? Did Mini Manson talk shit about you, baby?
I don't think so.
Who is this person? I don't know who this person is. Who is that talking?
He's a big fan. He's a big fan of the show.
Yeah, he's a big fan. His name is Jimmy, and he's a nice guy, and he's very...
No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't like the way he talks. What does he do for a living?
He's
What does he do?
in radio. He's a podcaster, right? Jimmy, aren't you a podcaster? So
Oh, another podcaster. That doesn't surprise me. People warned me about coming on the show. They told me I was going to be attacked.
Okay, Jimmy. I mean, everybody's opinion is welcome, right? So we don't only take one opinion. That's an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. So that's Jimmy's opinion. Thank you, Jimmy.
I like your music. I liked it. So.
Well, thank you, sir.
I really did.
And Mini Manson, go fuck yourself, you cunt.
Right,
This
so
is
that
for
was
you,
that.
not for anybody else, just for that man that just said that.
Yeah.
I'm
So
nice and I'm mean.
everybody's
That's just-
entitled.
Yeah, and that's just what he does. He's like,
He's a
He calls
scumbag. You know
me
what? He's
during
probably
the
the P word.
Oh, here's Super Tramp. This is a very nice guy. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
Super Tramp.
Hi, Lisa.
Yes.
I just wanted to call in and say I love Mini Manson. I had the opportunity to talk to him on Tall Dark's show the other day.
Oh, you did? Oh, he was on there as well. Great.
And he
That's
was
right.
very articulate and spoke about himself
Man.
very well. And he's a great guy when you get to know him.
I'm on a radio.
Okay, and so when I get to know him,
I'm on the
Andy,
radio.
fix your internet. Thank you, Super Champ. Love you, Super Champ. Thank you so much.
What's wrong, baby?
All right.
Fix my hair.
Can you just fix your internet? No, your hair looks great. Just your internet is a little weird right now. So have that lady help you. Okay, Mini Manson. So people are gonna have mixed opinions. Super Tramp loves you. Jimmy Rizzo doesn't. That's just performing. That's art.
Jimmy
Some
Rizzo,
people
huh?
some people like it. Some people don't, and that's just the way it's
He's
gonna
going to
be.
get trolled. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
Well, I'm just saying that's just the way it works. Andy, fix your phone. Everybody, fix your
Yeah.
phone. Just
That's the way
sit
the
tight.
cookie crumbles.
Okay, so if you're going to do any kind of performance, any kind of artwork, any kind of anything, people are going to have an opinion, right? On
Yes.
everything. So you just got to be ready for that, and you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
keep moving forward. Like my friend Elaine, the producer here, a lot of people had opinions on her. She kept going. She did not give up, and that's what I recommend. The next guest is like that as well. Our next guest is named. Let's see what his name is. His name is Ken Perlstein. He's a New York-based actor and comedian. His television and film credits include The Americans, Person of Interest, Succession, and the recurring role on The Marvelous Miss Maisel, right, as Doug. And he's also a dear friend of Charmin. Charmin? Wait, this is a friend of yours, Charmin? Wait, I can't hear you. You're muted, Charmin. This is a friend of Charmin, our next guest.
Yes,
Okay, so
he's
who
funny.
is this? Who is this person?
He's funny. He's a comedian. We crack jokes with each other.
How did you meet this comedian?
Facebook, I said something funny and he sent me a friend request.
Really? You said
Yeah.
something funny? Oh my gosh!
Every once in a
Wow!
while, I do something good.
You all the time, Charmin.
Yeah.
All the time, you're doing great stuff. So this guy's on TV. How cool is that? He's on TV. He's a star.
Mhm.
This is amazing to have somebody like this on the show. I love the way you reach out to people. You reached out to me, and look at us now, killing it. Right?
I know. This show really has so much potential. I love all the weird stuff that takes place all the time. It just warms my heart. Like, I don't know what's going on between Wheezy and Jimmy, but the way men interact with each other, they slut shame women and they gay shame men. And I don't understand it. And I don't understand why Christians, I think Wheezy's a Christian. I'm not 100% sure what his religion is now, but I don't understand why people hold Christians to such a high standard and tell Christians what they can and can't do. And whenever somebody holds sin against someone else, it completely confuses
Charmin,
me.
can I talk
Wait a
to
minute.
that?
You don't like to be interrupted. Don't interrupt me. The way people use sin against each other. Jesus came to wipe out sin. So why are we still holding sin against each other? It always gets me. Help me out, Wheezy.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. First of all, I'm not Christian, but this guy preaches about how he's a saved Christian all the time. It's the only reason I pointed out, because he's like, look at me, I'm an amazing Christian, and I don't do any wrong. And he's always saying that. And then he's cussing and he's doing all of these things. It's like, don't call yourself and preach about how amazing you are by being a Christian and then sin just like the rest of us. I know a lot of Christians. I never rub it in their face for any reason. But I will say that if you're going to pretend you're a Christian and that you're better than everybody and you're reformed and you're amazing, act like it. And if you don't, I'll just shove it in your face.
So what are you? You're not a Christian. What are you?
I don't appreciate organized religion. And so I'm just somebody that's spiritual. I'm not like an atheist or anything. I just know that there's something out there, but I don't claim to know what it is. And so I'm not going to be like reined in. And the problem with me with religion is that like Christians think that, everybody else that's not in their church is going to hell. And I think that's a weird way to look at it.
No,
so
I think Christianity is getting used against us on so many different levels. And it's why people are going away from organized religion. And I love the fact that this show is like a church and it brings together all these different perspectives.
Yeah, I'm a Kermitarian, not a Christian.
Spiritualism. We've got Jewish people. We've had atheist people. Everybody comes together here under the guise of Kermitarianism. And it gives us an opportunity to hear each other out, to talk about these issues and make some sense out of it. And that's one of the things I love about the Kermitarian church.
Yeah, me too. I'm a Kermitarian. I'm not a Christian.
Okay, so you guys are cool with the wrap-up show and everything like that, right?
Oh, I love Charmin.
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
good. Thank God. Okay. All right. That was scary for a second there, but we're good. Okay, so we're gonna hear from Wappy and then Ken, who's like a famous actor. Kay, can you be ready to ask Ken a question when I take fan questions for him?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because usually you get nervous at that point. You won't be nervous?
Okay. I'll be good.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Ken, you said?
Yeah, his name's Ken. He's on a bunch of TV shows. So get prepared. Maybe make some notes on him. Ken Perlstein. You just look him up and you'll see he's on all these TV shows and he's going to be here. And so, you think about somebody that's an actor, how hard it is to be an actor. How do you become that? It's like impossible, right? The odds are against you. So, questions about that would be good. So just hold on. We're going to hear from Wappy and then we're going to bring on Ken Perlstein.
Catch me in the sky, I grew wings, yeah, I've been getting high where the angels sing, girl, don't you cry, yeah, it's just a dream, girl, don't you cry, don't you cry, I'm soaring higher than I've ever been before, I'm among the chosen in the sky, catch me in the light, hear me sing, yeah, I've been chopping lines where the angels sing, girl, let's get high, yeah, it's just a dream, girl, let's get high, let's get high, I'm soaring higher than
Okay, so now we have our next guest, actor Ken Perlstein.
Hey, thanks so much for having me on the show. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Minnie Manson. Thanks for bringing your art.
Yeah. So Minnie Manson, I thought that maybe like he's a little defensive about things.
Yeah.
That's what I took from it. It's difficult to put yourself out there. Yes. It's almost like, you have to be open to criticism.
Sure.
Does that happen with you? Does that happen in acting as well? Do people come against you the way they have with him?
I mean, there have been times, early on when I had, horrible reviews from place like the New York Times, or for like a play that some off-Broadway show was doing years and years ago. Scathing stuff sometimes, or people just nitpick. Yeah, it is part of it.
Yeah.
It's part of the process, and you just gotta. Hey, everybody's got their things. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, and you just got to get up and keep going.
Yeah, you got to keep going no matter what anyone says, any review. There's going to be bad reviews, always. Just keep that in mind, guys. Keep it in mind. Okay, so you're in a lot of TV shows. What do you get recognized for the most?
Lately, Succession. Or City on a Hill.
Okay, and those parts, how does that happen? How does it happen that you get a part like that? Is that like your agent sending you and you auditioning? Did you know someone? Like, tell us about that process.
It's about building relationships with casting directors first and foremost, because you got to get in and book that room, the casting office. We call it booking the room.
So you got to win the people over, right?
You got to win them over, so they keep calling you back. They keep calling you back, even if that other part. 99% of this is rejection. So there's so many parts that may not get cast for, may not get booked on. But you know what? They keep calling me back, and you have a good relationship with your agent or manager. But it takes a long time.
And how do you win over a room? How do you make people like you? Because there's some people that are just likable, and there's some people that can't help but be unlikable. Like, how do you win? Is it looking people in the eye? Is it like a lot of small talk? What do you think it is?
Well, at least in a casting office, and it's doing your work, doing a really good job.
Yeah, so it's about the work.
Being organic, being professional.
Being a professional, going in there, killing it, like being prepared, right? Being prepared. Okay, and are you where you want to be right now? Are you happy with how everything's going?
I've been very, it's taken a lot of hard work, but I've been very lucky too to have, and grateful to have worked with the people I've worked with. Of course, I would like to achieve more, much more. So that's why we keep striving.
And are you making enough money to just do this alone?
It's been difficult, especially with the pandemic. Things have, casting has changed a little bit with the pandemic. There's a lot of self-tapes now, so you have to tape yourself. That way there's twice as many submissions coming in. So that's a fact. As a sideline, I'm getting my certification in addiction recovery coaching.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, and what made you want to do that?
At this point, it just made sense.
Have you had a problem with that before?
Hey, listen, I've been in recovery 25 years.
Oh, and was it alcohol or drugs?
I'm celibate from alcohol and drugs. Mainly alcohol, but also drugs. An addict is an addict, and that's the way it is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Other people, other people are, put down alcohol, but they can still, smoke weed or whatever. That's their recovery.
Right. Okay. So this is something, because I have a few friends that would need help with this. It's so hard when you're dealing with someone. Like, I have someone very, very close to me that is on a path that's kind of scary right now. And I've tried to help, but like, I'm confused. I'm scared if I stop helping, the person's going to die. but then I'm scared if I keep helping that it's going to hurt my life. So what would you say to someone like me that's going through that?
You know, you can only do so much. They have to want it. You can give them, you can show your concern, you can show your love and concern, you can present resources for them.
Okay.
But they have to want it.
Right.
They have to either hit their rock bottom to realize what I had to do on my own, is hit my own rock bottom. And, you know, so there's nothing you can do, Melissa. You're doing everything you can do. You have to let go and take care of yourself.
The thing is, like, I don't have that much room or like patience or energy to help someone out. Like, I really like have to help myself right now. I feel like I have a lot on my plate.
Sure.
And so sometimes you feel like, you know, it's selfish in a way, but then like, are you supposed to be selfish? This is like very confusing
Not
about
selfish.
it. No, it's not. Okay.
No, look, you've helped as much as you can, and then in the end, you have to take care of yourself. If they want it, that's up to them.
And did anyone help you like that? Like, did you have to save yourself, or did someone step in?
You know, I was also lucky to be surrounded by really good friends at the time. When I was living in New York, when I got sober, I had really good roommates who were good friends of mine. And I also reached out to a friend of mine whose mom called me back and said, "Hey, I remember you." And I have 16 years of recovery. And this lady ended up taking me to my first meeting and helped me for a month until, you know, she told me how to get on with the rest of the program.
Because like, for instance, like my fiance, Andy, right? Like he does not have friends like that, really. Like, maybe it's, I don't know why. I think it could be like people kind of kiss his ass a lot. And so they're like enabling him. People are like buying him a lot of alcohol right now and whatever he wants. And so the celebrity aspect of it is very like dangerous.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked with a celebrity before like that in that way?
No, I haven't.
Because that's like a whole other problem, I think, that is with
Sure.
this. And it makes it very, very hard. But it's great what you're doing. You're doing something good for the world. I always admire that. Let's just take some questions. Let's talk to K Jobs. K Jobs, you're on with Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Hi. So you know, so funny. I have a couple questions that will turn around and be like about me, but I promise it's really about you. So, have you ever thought do you ever are you ever concerned with like playing parts on like TV that doesn't really serve a purpose? Like we're just sitting there like wasting like finding ways to waste our life away, and like I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm getting really nervous. But I've been having some ideas of movies that we like, really need to make, and like, what do you think about being Plato?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? What did I think of?
I think like movies that like don't make a difference. You mean, or?
I mean, you know, I guess that if that's your.
I was gonna
Is that your question?
Like, what would you think about that kind of role, like Plato?
Plato. I mean,
like the philosopher, you know, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle.
I mean,
it'd be a really intense part.
Sure. I mean, there's different kinds of parts that are, you know, very inspiring. You know, that'd be, you know, a pretty cool part to have.
Yeah. So do you only take roles like that? Like, that's a great question, Kay. Like, do you only take roles that are inspiring to you?
I like to take roles that are challenging. You know, if I have a choice. I mean, right now, since, you know, the pandemic has had an effect, you know, I might take roles that don't have, you know, that are just part of a machine for that episode, and that's fine, and I'll be happy with that. But it's like the pilot that you saw. You know, sometimes you create work for yourself. I created a role for myself.
Yeah. A lot of like big actors did that. I think like, you know, you can't.
You gotta do.
Yeah, you got to create your own thing, and then you build it. They will come. I always believe that.
Did you enjoy watching the How Am I Doing?
I did not watch that yet. I have it here.
Okay.
Do you want me to play that? Because I can get it. If Leaf King could send me the MP4 to that, I will play it. I have Andy here.
Don't play the whole thing. You can, if you want to play the trailer, sure. Don't play the whole thing.
Okay,
24
Leaf,
minutes.
can you send me the MP4, the trailer? Okay, so I have Andy Dick here.
Oh, hey, Andy.
Hi.
Hi.
So this is a great guy, Andy, and obviously a great actor, but also, you know, we've been trying to help him for a long time, right? And
Help him what? What does he need help with? Walking?
what do you think you need help with, Andy? Anything?
Oh, you're trying to help me. Okay, well, I need help with every fucking thing. Don't even get me started. I thought you were saying this guy needs help.
Well, Ken, he's an addiction specialist. Like he just, you know, he's working with
Okay. So
I'm
you're
not-
now your show is an intervention on me.
Well, do you want it to be Andy, or you don't care so much, right?
No, I woke up this morning thinking I just really have to at least slow my roll. I can't. It's just like such a fucking pain in the. It's just a pain in my ass. It's not fun anymore. But listen, I was going to tell him, Ken, about the acting. That I used to say, I still say it. I say, like the roles that I played, like I created a show called The Andy Dick Show, and I say, you know, MTV did not call me up and say, oh, we have a show. Hang on. We have a show called The Andy Dick Show, and we think you might be right for it. It's my name. You know what I mean? Like, you have to create your own.
Exactly.
Everything.
Thank you. You have to, you know, that's how you do it. I mean, if nobody's going to hand you anything.
No, they really won't. But, you know, when you get, like, I've been doing it for like 30 years now. So, like, when I get a script, a lot of times I will have known the writers for 20 or more years. A lot of them I started. I gave them jobs on the Andy Dick Show or other shows or movies. And I'm listening to they're fighting out there. Such a pain in the butt.
Okay, yeah. Andy just moved into a new home, right?
No,
Very nice.
No. I'm actually this woman came and said, you need to get the fuck out of my room. I'm like, I thought this was my friend's room. I mean, I slept here with his girlfriend. We all slept in the same bed, me and my friend and his girlfriend.
Huh.
No. Malachi and his girl. I can't remember her name. But they left.
What a tremendous guy. What a tremendous person. Believe me, really good.
What? Who?
I was joking. I was just.
Oh, I couldn't really hear that. I think my internet's not good too.
It's not, Andy, but I love you so much. I'm so proud of you.
Why? Don't hang up
It's
on
an
me,
honor.
boy.
Andy, it's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, it's a big honor. And Andy is such a great person. He's so sweet. Last night he called me right when he got a phone. He didn't have a phone for a very long time. He got a phone. He called me. I was so my heart was warm when he called me. I was like, oh, you remember?
First person I called.
Yeah.
I know. Well, if you're cutting me off because it's bad internet, then can you?
No, you're actually good internet right now. You're actually very
okay.
good. You're actually good. I'm proud of you. You know, you're on this journey that's so incredible right now, and everybody wants to help you, and it's so wonderful. This guy Ken, he could really help. This is what he does. He helps people just like you, Andy, and this is like such a blessing, an unbelievable blessing. So you should take advantage of it.
Right. I know. You're right.
Yeah. So do you want to take advantage of it that he's here?
But like, what does he have a facility or what city is he in?
All right, let's ask him. Okay, so Ken, what can you do for Andy? What can you do?
Well, you know, right now I'm just getting my certification. I'm still taking it, so I don't.
Well, that's gonna take time. So.
But you know what? Look, being in recovery, I talk to people all the time. You know, if people want to talk, I'm always here to share my experience, strength, and hope. I don't tell people what to do.
Okay.
I never tell people what to do. I never tell people whether I think that they're addicts or alcoholics or not. That's up to them.
So I've been going to AA for years, and I've been to 27 rehabs. I remember you just reminded me of when I ran into Anthony Hopkins in a.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be anonymous, but what the fuck ever. He's actually very vocal about his sobriety and shit.
Yes.
So, and I just was so enamored and crazed out by him. I went up to him and I said, "So what is the trick? How can I, like, I'm having a hard time. It's been years and I keep going back and it's just not working." I said, "What's the trick?" And he got so close to me. We were touching noses and he said, just don't drink.
Well, that's good. That's good advice. Okay, I'm getting a caller. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hi, Lisa. It's Danny from LA. I have a question for your guest.
Okay, for Ken. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at his filmography. He's got a upcoming movie coming up called The Creator. He's going to be playing Leonard Nimoy. Is that a biopic? Does that have a hidden to Star Trek? I just want to find that.
All right, great question. Thank you, Danny. Okay, did you hear that, Ken?
I heard part of it. I was involved in a performance reading of a film called The Creator about the making of Star Trek and Lucille Ball's involvement in it.
Wait, what was Lucille Ball's involvement in Star Trek?
I mean, she was one of the producers. She was one of the.
She was?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, I have your trailer here. Let's check this out. This is How Am I Doing trailer. Do you have anything to say about it before I play it, Ken?
No, I mean
I do.
Okay,
I
go
have
ahead, Andy.
something to say. Why the fuck am I not in it, you fucking bastard? No, I'm just kidding. Let's watch it. I want to see it.
All right, he didn't know you yet. That's his excuse.
I'm Eli. I'm an alcoholic.
Hello, Eli. Nice for you to show up for your daughter's event.
Fuck off. I'm an actor and I mainly work in TV and film.
Eli in that mouth of his seems to be a problem, among other things.
Nick.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was still drunk from the night before.
Are you in anything now?
Well, sometimes a show closes and you just move on to the next. It's part of the business.
I see. He's not in anything at all.
I can identify with being lost. You know, making the wrong choices and knowing it. What a prick. Stan Wall Street man.
That's what you called him?
Yeah, I mean, I was joking with him.
Were you?
How's that beach house rehab working out for you?
I have this demon. He tells me that drinking and using is gonna make it all okay again. Fear. Just, fear of losing my daughter. No, but Becca, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
His dad was a dick.
I know, but come on now. You know, I have a fear of not working in my business.
I had another client leave me for another agent. Do you want to leave me too?
Your dad in there?
Yeah, he really needs his commercial.
Oh, and if you are booked, that belly needs to be shaved. This is a medical industrial, not searching for Bigfoot.
You know, you've been in this business a long time, Eli. You know that it runs in cycles.
Action.
You two can now try to recover from wallowing depression by stabbing yourself with a marker for an audition you're 20 years too young for. Just look at the mistakes. Same mistakes.
I'm gonna be late.
It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We just got the cab. I gotta go.
You're lying to her. We're not in a cab.
Hey, we will make it. I promise.
What, you could have asked for a different time?
It doesn't work out that way.
I don't care how it works. That's not Becca's problem. That's yours.
I struggled after that show ended. But I thought we were doing well again when you ended.
Eli. Nick proposed the other night, and I accepted. We just set a date.
And in the back of my mind, it felt great to fail. It felt comfortable.
You always told me not to try to do everything all at once. And now you're trying to do it.
And now I'm missing out on everything.
Bye, Dad. Love you. Gotta go.
Hey, Becca, I love you too.
Family time.
Oh my God. That's sad. That makes me.
I think it looks so good.
Thank you.
It does. That was you?
Yeah.
So
I
it
wrote
looks
it.
like it looks like you've lost like 20 pounds since then.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
You know what? Every time I watch it,
You're like, oh my God, I can't believe I was that fucking fat.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that. Like 100%, looks incredible. High Pitch Eric is also in films, right, Eric?
Yes. Hey, Ken. How are you?
Hey, Eric, how are you?
So I heard you do TV. Person of interest.
Yeah, it was in Person of Interest.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you how I got started. I don't know if you know that TV show Blue Bloods with actor Tom Selleck.
Yeah, I've auditioned many times.
Well, Donnie Wahlberg got me on the show.
Oh, wow.
And I played detective on the TV show.
Oh,
I've
nice.
been on there since 2017.
Okay.
So I have my own desk on there, and I've been on there ever since. So you got to be hooked up with the right people.
Well, now he knows you and he knows Andy and y'all know each other. Maybe you could do something together. Maybe you can collaborate.
Absolutely. I'd be very open. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Elisa, maybe you could send me Ken's information. I'll hook up with him.
Okay, I definitely will. Thanks, Eric. Thank you. What a great guy. Okay, so there's lots of people here for you to work with and do movies with. So when is that movie out? The one we just saw the trailer?
It's a pilot. We haven't. I've written a second episode. I also have a pitch deck.
Oh, we got to pitch this, Andy. Who can you pitch this to?
So many people. I have 3 things I want to work on that I just decided this week. I got to do some fucking thing. So I would love to collaborate with you on the.
Sure. Absolutely. We're on the ITV network. We're streaming on the ITV network, which is it's a great platform. There's a lot of independent films written by talented artists that are streaming on there.
I know.
Other than that,
there's a new network being crapped out every day. You know what I mean? And another one dies every day. But that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting out there, and with the streaming, it's on a whole other level.
There's so many opportunities. The opportunities are endless for you guys. And now that you all know each other and are making friends, you could do something. You could do anything. It's very wonderful. So, Ken, if people want to contact you.
Elisa, will you give him my phone number?
Yes, I will. I love this. Hold on one second. I'll give him your phone number. Connect with people here. If people want to contact you about your film or about anything else, booking you in a TV show like High Pitch Eric with the Blue Bloods or Andy Dick with your movie, how do they contact you?
A couple places. You can go to my website, kenperlstein.com.
Okay.
It's www.kenperlstein.
Are you on social media at all?
Yes, of course. I'm on Instagram is also a great way to contact me as well.
Okay, terrific.
I'm not on Twitter. I got booted off Twitter.
Really? Why?
Long story. I got booted off in 2018. So
politics?
Yeah, politics. I got booted off, and I'm kind of glad Twitter's a cesspool. I'm on TikTok as well. So
they're letting you on there. That's great.
They're letting me on. I do a lot of Trump stuff. I do a lot of Trump
are you like a right-wing guy?
No. I'm not right-wing at all.
You're anti-Trump.
I'm anti-Trump. I'm a moderate. I'm a Democrat. But I
Good
do
for
a lot
you.
of
Good
Trump
for you. That's the right choice. All right. So since Ken is a beautiful Democrat and a great actor, creator, and everything else, reach out to him. Let's help him get his movie out there and be on more TV shows. He's already killing it on the shows.
Wow.
So just real quick, tell people where they can watch you now.
You can. I'm on seasons 2 and 3 of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. You can see me on City on a Hill on Showtime. It's on season 1.
Right there.
Interest. The first co-star I ever had was on The Americans a long time ago. That was my first co-star ever, and I had an entire almost 2 pages of lines with the FBI guy who plays Stan. And the day before, they, for time reasons, they gave me 1 line. But I was grateful. It was my first coaster. I was grateful to be on it. So yeah, and if you're out there in this business, It is tough. It's a lot of rejection. We all go through our ups and downs with depression with it. Don't give up. Just keep going.
Never give up. Look at this. Look, you have to be inspired to do it though. Like that's
You do.
hard. That's not everybody. It takes
hard,
a special something to be like a Ken. Yeah, not everybody can be Ken, right, Ken? They just can't.
I mean, look, there are times where I've just been like, I wish I had something else. I wish I wasn't, didn't have this type of gift or anything like that. But, and then other times, you got to surround yourself with good friends who believe in you and can help you out. So yeah, you have to keep getting up, keep moving forward a day at a time, one day at a time.
But like you're very humble in the way you come here and the way you talk about your career. So I just want to tell the people out there, that's how you come on a show, right? You come very humble and very open and I mean, I hate to compare you to that Manson guy, but the way people are going to want to help you more than that guy, right? Would you say?
Well, I mean, I enjoy this stuff and
yeah, but I'm just saying, isn't there a difference though? I think
for me personally, I can't talk about anybody else, but for me, I just, I'm naturally humble. I like to be.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you for putting me having me.
Oh yeah. Did you have fun at all, Ken?
I had a lot of fun. I didn't even get it to the impersonation stuff. So.
Oh, what? Who do you impersonate?
I do a lot of things right now. I do a lot of Trump stuff. I scare people with it.
Let's do that.
You want to ask Trump a question?
Yeah. Hey, Trump, how's it going now? Are you thinking of running again for president?
Well, I'll tell you what, Alyssa, we're doing a tremendous job. We're already running. If you saw CPAC, we're already out there. We're doing a tremendous job. We're going to take this country back from Sleepy Joe. It's a sad thing, Alyssa, sad thing.
And okay, so Trump, you hit on me a long time ago when I was like 19 years old. You asked for my number at the roast of Hugh Hefner. Are you still like that with the women? Are you still a womanizer?
I didn't even know people. I don't even know who she is. I didn't even know who she is. I mean, you just grab it. You just grab it. You pop a Tic Tac and you grab it. So if you happen to be there, I didn't know who you were. I didn't ask the age. We just grab it.
Yeah, I was very young at that point, and it was very upsetting to me. It was disgusting. I was disgusted by you. And
a lot of people, excuse me, you're being very rude. You're being very disrespectful, Alyssa.
I'm just
a lot of
being
people
honest.
are very grateful. A lot of people are grateful for me to put my hand on them.
I don't think so. I don't know. I was never attracted to you, not even once, even when you were president.
You see, this is what we get with radical left people like this. They go on the show. I bring it tremendous ratings. They would give you a show tremendous ratings, and this is how you treat me. It's a very, very horrible thing. Very disrespectful. You're not very nice. You're not a very nice person.
All
You're
right.
a nasty woman.
I know, but I feel like you don't even like women. I mean, I have Charmin Smith there. Charmin ran for
Nobody
president.
likes women more than I do. Nobody likes.
Charmin Smith ran for president. She was the Democratic nominee, right, Charmin? And you don't like Trump either. Candidate. She was a candidate for president.
Your candidate for what party? What party?
I'm a Democrat.
You're That's sad. I'm very sorry to hear that. I mean, you're on the wrong side of history. Wrong side.
Is that why you switched teams?
I was never a Democrat.
You were a Democrat once a million years ago.
Billions and billions of years ago. But, this is a country. We put it first, and obviously you guys don't.
Hey, Trump, I have some questions. What's up with Alec Jones sending his whole phone over to the attorney? But
I think it's a witch hunt. It's a tremendous witch hunt. If you think about the way they treated this guy, they put him up there. They blame him for this supposed massacre, and they asked the guy to hand over his phone. They're doing this to a lot of people. Look at poor Steve Bannon.
All right, Trump, I wish you would be a more part of Kermit and Friends. Any thoughts on that? Would you be part? Do you like Kermit and Friends? Would you be part of the show?
Kermit, if it has to do with Sesame Street or Disney, I don't participate in indoctrinating the kids.
Oh, you don't like that? Oh, okay. And you're very against like comedy shows like SNL. You were so angry at them.
They used to be good. They're a horrible show. They're done for ratings. I mean, they have no talent on the show whatsoever if you look at it.
No talent on Saturday Night Live. Are you sure about that? Because
They have fallen so far, tremendously far down.
But they're a hit show, and you were tweeting at them. I mean, I think you got kicked off Twitter. You were such a bad tweeter. You couldn't even be on the platform. Isn't that
I
embarrassing?
was telling the truth, Alyssa. I was telling the truth, and a lot of people in this country, they don't want to hear the truth. So go on Truth Social. I'm on Truth Social.
Sure. Are you sure Truth Social is better than?
They got a wonderful dating site. Wonderful dating site.
Okay, all right. So you're saying that it's a good thing that you got kicked off Twitter and all those platforms. I mean, don't you want to at all, be with the people? I mean, most of the people are on Twitter.
I'm with a lot of people, and every one of my rallies, you see a tremendous amount of people in back of me.
No, I heard it was empty. I heard your rallies were very empty, and the seats were empty, and they needed to pay actors to sit in the seats.
That's what the fake news media is going to have you believe. The fake news media likes to do this. If you look at my rallies, you see a lot of people in back of me. Together, they got a full set of teeth. Really nice people. Very loyal.
Really nice people? Because, I am friends with this guy named Trumpster Bob. He is not a nice person, and his name's Trumpster Bob. So what do you say about people like that? I mean, he accuses me of being transsexual. He accuses me of being Indian. I mean, he's just full of fake news. Would you say that, the Republican people, they just love the fake news? Or what do you think about that?
I think a lot of people who they call Republicans, who they like to make fun of right now, are full of the truth. They want the truth. They want this country taken back.
They want this country taken. So Biden is not doing a good job. You don't think he's?
Are you kidding me? Look at Sleepy Joe. Look at what he's done. He's given everything away to China, to the Ukraine.
Right.
I mean, they should have stuck with Vladimir Putin. Putin's such a good guy.
Oh, you like Putin still? You guys are still buddies?
I
What
miss
do you like? I mean, what do you see in Putin? I don't get that. He doesn't seem like a very good person. And
He's
that's
a tremendous guy, really good person.
Tremendous guy.
He's very firm, very strong. The way he grabbed the back of my head, that's really good, very strong guy. And so is Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-il.
Oh, you like Kim Jong-un. And also Epstein, I saw that you were also friends with him. You're hanging out with him.
I don't know who that is.
On the island. And you just
I don't know who that is.
It's a very bad crowd, Ken. I think I'm
you're
sorry,
spreading a lot of fake information on your little show.
sorry.
You're spreading a lot of fake information.
I thought I saw a picture of you with Epstein, and who's that woman, the pimp? I saw you with her. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Alyssa.
Elaine
You're spreading a lot of
Maxwell.
fake news. You're spreading a lot of fake news.
All right, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be saying fake news. I'm sorry. Listen, we're not all perfect. We're not perfect.
Disease. Radicalism is a disease, and you're not doing people a favor on the show.
I'm not doing
So
what do you think I should
horrible.
say? I mean, what do you think about Alex Jones right now? I mean, he has to pay $45 million because of his theories. And are you on Alex Jones' side?
We're going to be sending him a lot of well wishes, a lot of support.
Well wishes?
Well wishes.
Oh, so that's a friend of yours too.
They really targeted that guy. They really were not very nice to Alex Jones. Only telling the truth. The guy was only telling the truth.
The truth. So there was no. This is bad. This is bad for families and parents. Are you sure that Alex Jones knows what he's talking about? It seems like a lot of bullshit that comes from him.
Look, the guy was a good friend of mine. As long as he doesn't go against me, he's a good guy. He keeps his phone to himself. He's a really good guy. I support him. Very loyal. People are very loyal to me.
Yeah, I see that. And would you ever consider running with like Kanye West or someone like that?
I'd say I thought about Conway, good guy. Mike Tyson's another good guy. If you look at Herschel,
you just like anyone that likes you, Trump. That's what I think. You just like anybody that likes you. You don't care what kind of person.
I like special people. Listen, I like special people. You're being very rude. You're being very disrespectful.
All right. I kind of get it. I like people that are Kermitarians, and you just like the Trump supporters. I kind of get it. All right. I'm fine with that.
They're good people. They stink. I wouldn't let any of these people near my mansion, but they're good people. They're good. They're loyal.
All right. So anybody that likes you, no matter what they do or what they say or what they stand for, you're team them.
We're good. We stand for America. We stand for this country first. The radical left is not.
Yeah, you like the country, huh? Okay, all right. Well, I guess if people want to vote for you, they should, right? I guess. I mean, I don't think
People
they
are going to vote. People are going to vote. A lot of people are going to vote for me. We're going to take
They
this
are.
country
I
back.
find that's very hard to believe, but you think people are still going to vote for you after all you've done, ruining
I've done
everything.
a tremendous amount for this country. I've done
Yeah.
a tremendous amount. People are realizing it. A lot of people, a lot of fake people don't want what's best for this country. They want to see it go down. They want to see it burn. We don't. We're good people. We're on the good side, the white side. I mean, the right side.
Yeah. Huh.
You're very silent.
Well, I mean, I'm just speechless right now. I would think I wish you would like apologize for some of the things you've done to women and to like minorities and things like that. But you think
Nobody
that
likes women more than I do. Nobody's been better for African American people than I have. They're better than Abraham Lincoln, to be honest with you. Better than Abraham Lincoln. Even Frederick Douglass would say the same thing. Frederick Douglass, good guy, really good guy.
And what about Melania Trump, your wife? You know, she was on this anti-bullying campaign, but you bullied everyone. That's why you got kicked off Twitter. Like, does that make sense at all?
I got kicked out of Twitter. I got kicked off of Twitter because of the fake news media. Melania did a very good job. She was the best first lady ever.
You think so?
tremendous.
She never smiles. I noticed that about her. She doesn't look happy. Melania Trump looks like a very unhappy person. She always looks mean and like, and she never smiles and she doesn't look like she's having a good time. Do you think you're a good husband to her? Like a good husband to me makes
Nobody's been better. Nobody's been better to her. I mean, look, when you're a KGB agent, you don't smile quite a bit. So she's not. She's good. She doesn't smile, but I know what she means. She has a lot of love in her heart. Alyssa, a tremendous amount of love.
All right. I don't think so, but okay. You know what? We can agree to disagree. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Really good.
We can't follow you on anything like your
Truth Social. If you got a Truth Social, I mean, that's where the truth is at. You could follow me, or choose to go to CNN, or choose to go to this Twitter,
right,
or Instagram, or Facebook. They kicked me off of everything. It's a very sad thing. Very sad.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so after this show, Trump, there's going to be a wrap-up show. I know that's hard to believe, but there's going to be a wrap-up show after the show that talks about Trump, that talks about Ken, that talks about all the people here. And it should be pretty crazy today because there was a fight between some of the wrap-up show co-hosts. So let's talk to those guys and see who's actually going to be on this wrap-up show. So Wheezy, is Jimmy Jordana gonna be on the wrap-up show?
No, he's not. Not at
No?
all.
No, he's not.
No. He talks
No.
over people. He wants it to be all about him all the time. He's not welcome.
But
Yeah,
that's
no,
such
he's
a
not.
loss.
It's a
He's
loss
not.
for nobody because nobody can stand watching him talk
Right.
over people.
You are full of such bad data.
Thank you so much.
Bad data. And
But
now
we
I
will be
understand
talking
why
about
you're
Minnie
so
Manson,
anti.
who's hating on you right now in the chat.
Yes, Minnie Manson, whatever, he hates me, but I would have brought him back up. He's just kind of like in a bad mood.
Yeah, he's saying some horrible
I
stuff.
found
but
out,
invite him up. He's welcome
Elisa, I
to come
found out why he's so anti-me and anti-other people who are Christian. It has
Why?
nothing to do with me. Because he just shared it before. He said he's not religious. He doesn't like organized religion. All he has ever seen are fake Christians. So
Like
he's
you.
very
You're
quick
the
to call
fakest Christian
people.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I don't know
Fake
how you determine that.
By
Sherman
your
had a good
behavior. Duh.
question. My behavior on
Yep.
Kermit and Friends?
No, this is where you're nice.
My
but your
behavior
true
on
self
the
comes out on
wrap-up
Twitter.
show?
It comes off on Discord.
Yeah,
Who are you
that's-
calling people names
That's
and you
Jimmy
have to
Jordana.
apologize?
That's Jimmy Jordana. That's
No,
not my.
it's
Do you have
Claire.
anything about my
You had
real
to
life?
change your name
Do
because
you
you're
have anything?
abhorrent.
Do you have any inside information about how my
I know
actual
everything
friends
I
in
need to
life
know. You
hate me or
bought
something?
brownies from a girl that shit in them so you could eat them for
See,
some
now this
sexual
is him bringing up
gratification.
stuff from like
He
my
did.
past that
Ask
has
him.
nothing to do with the current.
No,
this has
it's who
nothing to
you
do with
are.
my current life. And so
That's
he's
who
what
you
he's
are.
trying
Everybody
to do now.
knows that you're
What he's
Claire.
trying to do now is trying to embarrass me by something I did in my previous life. Which guess what?
You don't
All
have
those
a
sins are
previous
forgiven.
life.
All those sins are forgiven.
Says
Wheezy.
you, the
Wheezy.
fake Christian.
Says Jesus Christ.
Says
Wheezy.
you, the fake
You don't-
Christian,
if
who
you
has to
don't
always
believe that-
apologize for your
listen,
behavior.
if you don't believe it, it's okay.
This is why you can't come
You
on
don't
because you
have
just
to
keep talking
believe.
over me.
But
That's why
Wheezy,
you're not allowed
if
on.
you choose not to believe in Christianity, that's fine. But don't knock somebody.
I'm
who
hating
says
on
their
you because
sins are
you
forgiven.
don't practice what
All
you preach.
my sins are forgiven.
Practice what you preach, you
All
fake
my
Christian.
sins are forgiven. All my sins are
Practice
forgiven.
what
You
you preach.
don't understand that. You're not a
Practice.
Christian.
I
You
understand
don't
way more
understand
than you
all
think.
my
Don't tell me
sins
what
being
I don't
forgiven.
understand. I understand you're a fake Christian who preaches a
I don't know
lot
how
and
you
doesn't
know
practice
that.
it.
I don't think you have a lot of data for that.
I
in my
do. I
real
get to
life.
see your behavior, Twitter,
On Kermit
Discord.
and
It's
friends
pathetic.
on Twitter.
Everybody,
yeah,
look, ask
you could
anybody
actually
that.
ask
Why do people call you
everybody. Well,
Claire?
guess what? Everybody doesn't feel the same way you do. Can you admit that? Can you admit that everybody does
I don't
not
answer
feel the
your
same way?
questions. I don't answer your questions.
You don't answer my question because it's a very
No.
difficult question to
No,
answer.
it's not. You could never
Yeah,
even come up with a
because
difficult
guess
question.
what? Everybody doesn't feel like you feel, Wheezy.
Anybody that knows Claire has been
Anybody that
telling me
knows
feeding
anybody
information.
feels the way I do.
Okay, one second. I just have a caller. Kermit and friends, how can I help you?
Hey, Lisa, it's Gonzo. I just wanted to say I love Jimmy Jordana. I'm a huge fan of his, and I actually wrote a Jimmy Jordana song that I sent to Claire. I mean Jimmy. So
Okay, but what about Wheezy? But what about Wheezy? What about him?
Oh, I love Wheezy too, but I think Jimmy gets more flack, you know. So I just wanted to reassure Jimmy that that he still loves his fans. Wheezy has everybody loves Wheezy. Claire is more Jimmy's more controversial, so that's why I just want.
Okay, yeah, because so Wheezy knows everybody loves him. I think it's true. He gets constant compliments, but Jimmy needs to know that he's loved as well. Is that why you're calling?
That's right, and I wrote him a song. I wrote a Jimmy Jordana song.
Are you gonna sing it?
I can if you want.
Yeah, just sing
well,
that.
I don't know if it'll sound good on the.
Can you just sing it a cappella right now? Just some words.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, this is Gonzo.
Jimmy Jordana, you're so crazy. Oh, crazy. Goddamn, I forgot the quotes. But it's Jimmy Jordana. You're so crazy, no one can stand ya. But I love you, Jimmy Jordana. That's basically it.
It sounds very good. Okay, good. So you love both. You don't have to like love Wheezy and hate Jimmy or vice versa. You don't. You can love them both. You could love them both. It's okay. I'm sad that Jimmy's like banned from the wrap up show. I find that to be a loss. That kind of is a loss. It is. It is. It is a loss. But
I think Wheezy should reconsider have him on today.
Yeah. He should reconsider. All right. Thank you, Gonzo. Thank you for your call. All right. Oh my gosh. I wonder what Kay thinks about. Kay, what do you think? Whose side are you on?
I'm not a big fan of Christians, so and anybody who's singing about Jesus, I'm kind of not on their side.
Okay, so you're on Wheezy's side because he doesn't like Jesus. That's why.
No, he didn't say he didn't like Jesus. He just said he just said he knows there's something out there and he's not gonna talk about it. And that's, to me, those are my favorite kind of people because it's really hard to understand like the big thing that's out there, and because there's a lot of that's out there actually. Like it's not just God; it's just like God and like 500,000 other people that are like just as significant.
Right.
But I think like Jesus didn't die on the cross. That's all I'm saying. He did not get crucified. So everybody's freaking out about something that didn't happen.
Okay.
Jimmy,
Kay, I'm not going to argue. I'm never going to argue with Kay. I love Kay. I love the way she thinks. I love her mind. But
I'm very sad right now. I am.
Lisa, Wheezy's bringing up things that I've freely talked about in the past that are part of my past. And he's acting as though I should still be ashamed of those things from my past. And guess what? When we confess all our sins and when we become, this is just a Christian talking, this isn't everybody, but when I confessed my sins, all those things that I did, all those horrible things that I did were forgiven. And I haven't done anything even remotely similar to them.
Like when you do something like when you hurt the universe in some way, fashion, whether it's a person or the universe or something, you have to atone for it, like yourself. It's not someone else just like wipes their hands over. You have to take the action and go out there in the universe and correct it.
That's just a difference of opinion.
From talking over Kay. Can you believe it?
It's not an opinion. Hold on, I have a perfect word for this.
Yeah, tell her about the brownies. Tell Elisa about the brownies.
Listen, Elisa.
DRSTI, wrong view.
Wait, hold on, Kay. Hold on. What's the brownie situation?
Elisa, like this is a woman who I'm actually trying to get on the show, so this isn't helping. But about 2 years ago, a friend of mine, maybe, oh no, it's coming up on 5 or 6 years ago. A friend of mine who was a teacher at a community college decided she was going to make some extra bucks. So she became a particular type of fetish model. And you can look her up. It's Love Rochelle too. It's a fetish that I would not participate in my current state as a Christian, but it's something that's it's like a niche market. And she does, I'm not gonna get as graphic as Wheezy wants. Wheezy can tell you, but she caters to a specific kind of fetish. I mean, Wheezy can explain it to you if you want to.
What's the fetish? I don't get what the
well, listen, it's something that I have been freely admitting for years that I used to be into, not now. So he's trying to, basically, you got to understand this. He is taking things from my past that I've already been forgiven for, that I already don't feel any shame over now. There's no shame now for things that I did in my past because they've been forgiven through the blood of Jesus Christ. And if he doesn't believe that, it's okay for him not to believe that. So, I did a lot of gross things.
I got a note across my desk that you ate brownies.
Yeah, I didn't eat them. Yeah, so that's no eating. There was no eating. It's just a whole thing that's been, it's a woman who I'm trying to get on the show who I think would be great for the show, but she's not convinced it'll give her any new subscribers. This is a woman who has a kinky fetish that she explored, and now she's making $200,000 a year. So this is a woman who I came to know quite a while ago when I wasn't a Christian at all. See, why can't I be forgiven for all the things in my past, Elisa? Why do I have to constantly keep hearing about them? You know why? Because I'm on Kermit and Friends. Does this happen in my regular life? No. Everybody in my real life, everybody in my real life is so proud of me and so proud of what I'm doing. Like right now, they're proud of the things that I'm doing, not this show. So the only time I have to hear that I'm a fake Christian or a bad Christian or not the right kind of Christian is on this show. I don't get this in my regular life, Elisa. You got to understand, I have like a good solid 150 people who are my real life friends, families, kids, aunts, uncles. I mean, I am well liked and well respected by a lot of people.
Do those people know that you bought brownies with poop in them?
Those people know that I had a very sinful life, and my life was filled with sins. We're not even touching upon the sins that I've committed. These little poop in the brownies.
Andy has a question. Andy has a question.
Let me get this fetish straight. You used to have a fetish where you kind of got off on eating human poop?
No. There was no getting off on eating human poop. It's called the scat fetish, Andy. You can look it up. SC.
Yeah, I know.
Scat. Yeah. So there's no eating. Eating's actually not something I ever. Yeah, scatological humor.
Like
eating's actually not something that I ever really did. Ever.
Did you eat it?
No, not a fan.
What'd you do with it? What'd you do with the brownies?
What'd you do?
I bought them because it was money for her. I bought them because it was money for her. So
I don't know.
It turned into a story that I shared with people, and I've shared a lot. But honestly, Elisa, this is the only place in my life where I have to hear that I'm a fake Christian. My job doesn't call me a fake Christian because they like me. My family doesn't call me a fake Christian because they adore me. My friends and family that watched me evolve and change, they don't call me a fake Christian because they actually know me. Wheezy doesn't know me. Wheezy knows a persona on this show. So for him to keep calling me a fake Christian is more on him than me. I'm done actually defending myself against Wheezy. I thought today he would actually say, you know what? I've been kind of judgmental. I think I actually may have misinterpreted some of the things you've said. But today he called me evil. Oh my God, Elisa. He said
I actually don't know why he called it. Wait, why did you call him evil again, Wheezy?
If he will let me talk, I'll tell you.
Okay.
First, look at his face right now. Tell me that's a fucking Christian face. He's evil. He's evil. He does like saying that he heard me
look at his
say
face.
Something that he did. Let me talk, Jimmy. This is why you're not allowed on my show, not because you're evil, because you won't let people talk. It's he says that he heard me say I was gay. He didn't hear that. He's lying about it. Those
were
kinds
you
of things
lying
make me
about
think
that?
absolutely
No.
because I didn't say it.
It was maybe you were making a joke. Like
No, I've never
I
joked
heard
like
you-
that, Jimmy.
What do you mean? Don't joke like that.
I don't say, "Hey, everybody, I'm gay." That's not a
No,
joke I
it
make.
was like a little thing you said in passing, and I thought, oh well, that's something I missed
You're
while I was
lying.
away.
This is why you're
would
evil.
I-
You're lying.
this is-
I don't know why you
have
would
never
lie.
met a
You
more
can only
honest
answer that
person.
yourself.
You have never met a person who tells the truth more than I do, my friend.
Oh yes,
You've
I
never
have.
met anybody.
You don't know who
tells the
I've
truth.
met, Jimmy, and you're a
Oh,
liar.
you don't know who's in my real life either.
I am
So
judging you by your
maybe we'll
behavior, which is deplorable.
deplorable. How is this deplorable?
Why are you
How
having
is
to
this
constantly apologize to people for your behavior?
I'm
I'm so sorry. I had
constantly-
to up my anti-anxiety medication. That wasn't
Actually-
me. You can't
Actually,
even
I
take
thought that would be
responsibility
cute.
for your
I
own
thought that would be
actions.
cute to share that. I take responsibility for my own actions all the time.
No,
See,
you
that's where you're. How am I not taking responsibility?
By
I'm confronting
excusing
you.
them away and lying.
I guess I got to make a show about
Go
you.
ahead, make a show.
so I can tell everybody what an unhinged lunatic you are.
Go
and
ahead.
how
You
you
called me a
don't let
pussy and a
anybody.
lunatic.
You don't let anybody.
What
you don't-
Christian? What's
you're-
Christian about that?
Something happened to you with regards to Christian. Some Christian did something to you.
See, you're just
I
projecting.
know.
me
No,
because
I'm on it now.
I'm saying
I got
the
it.
same thing
I
everybody else
got
says
it.
about you,
Some
Claire.
Christian did something to you, and that's
Okay,
why you're
spin
so
that narrative.
weird about
Nobody
it.
will believe you
Spin
because
that
you're full of
narrative.
shit. And since you
Spin that
can't
narrative.
honestly critique me from things that I've actually done, you have to reach at straws. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't.
I only
you
know how
don't
you've
my
treated
past.
me. You've treated me like
I've treated you like you
really
deserve to be
badly.
treated because I
How?
treat people the way they treat me.
Hey,
You know-
Jimmy, hold on.
Yeah.
Wizzy is one of the most respectable people on this planet. So what's your beef with him? Why do you have to disrespect him?
I'm not disrespecting him. He says all kinds of horrible things about me. I'm actually not disrespecting him. I'm just responding to the horrible things he said about me over the past 2 weeks. Calls me a fake Christian, calls me evil, calls me all kinds of names that are just very hurtful.
No,
So,
he
I mean,
doesn't. No, he doesn't. 'Cause
he just did. He just did, Eric.
the
During the
Discord
show.
channels he's in with me, he never fucking says anything
No.
evil about you.
No, just today, he just called me evil. And then Elisa said, and then he goes, look at his face. Is that the face of a nice Christian? No, it's the face of an evil person. He just said this like less than 3 or 4 minutes ago. Tell me that's not crazy talk, Eric. Come on, please.
I love you, Eric.
Well, listen,
Hey, look at how Christian is that? Making fun of me and calling me a pussy? You think that I'm not supposed to call you anything after you call me a pussy?
That's the first time I used a name on you in 2 weeks.
No,
and you've
it's
been
not.
calling me
You
every
called
name
me
in the
gay
book.
too, didn't you?
That's not name calling. I just sincerely
Why would
thought.
you do
You
it then?
think Wheezy's gay?
I
You
thought-
truly
no,
think
He
that?
hopes I'm
thought I
gay. He
heard
wishes I
him
was gay.
say that
You didn't hear me say it, Jimmy. I mean, Claire.
What I heard you say. That
No, you
were-
didn't think you heard that.
Why would I lie about?
I don't know.
something
Why
like
do you
that?
lie about everything else? You
Why do I
definitely
lie
ate
about
the shit
everything
brownies.
else?
You
That's
didn't buy shit
crazy.
brownies for the fun of it. You ate them because you're
No,
disgusting.
I actually was supporting
You
my
used to
friend.
butt fuck yourself with a crucifix.
See, he's bringing my past
disgusting.
things. He's bringing my past to try
You're
to shame me.
disgusting.
Doesn't work. You can't
You're
shame
still
me.
disgusting. You
can't
can't pray
shame
to a
me.
magical being
You
saying,
cannot
"Hey,
shame
forgive
me.
me for all my
Oh,
behavior. Now I've
his-
changed."
Now
All
is
right, okay, just 1 second. We got a phone call, and my internet's kind of going out right now. So, hey, Dave Robinson.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing? I was just watching this, and I just wondered if Wheezy's okay, just because he looks like he might cry. Like, I'm wondering if beyond what's happening in Kermit and Friends, if it's been a bit of a hard week, because he always seems quite a nice guy, and he looks really upset at the moment.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't. I think he's okay. He's just. It's a lot. This is a lot for people. We're putting ourselves out there. People are judging us. I mean, that Minnie Manson guy couldn't take it. You have to be very tough. So I hope even if like Wheezy's upset or Jimmy's upset or anybody here is upset, you still stand up for what you believe in and you stand strong and you don't cower away and you don't let anyone silence you. That's very important to me that you don't be silenced. So even if Jimmy's like banned from the wrap-up show, I don't agree with that. I love Wheezy. He can do whatever he wants, right? Even if, I hope Jimmy does his own show. If he has feelings and thoughts that he wants to get out there and say, he should be able to say it. And don't let anybody like tell you can't speak or, I know Wheezy's upset because Jimmy talks over him. And that could be the case, and that is upsetting. But I can't imagine that it wouldn't be very good to have them discuss this on the wrap-up show. This is like one of the main things that are going on right now. They're very big pillars of the Kermit and Friends community, like huge. They're both huge in the community and loved. So, of course, people are going to be very interested in this. I'm interested in it. I don't really understand why they hate each other so much. Jimmy has a song. Holy moly, he has a song now. Okay. All right, so we're going to get to his song, and then we're going to have the wrap-up show. I don't have the link for that. Does anybody have the link for that? Who the heck is this? There's somebody here, a new person. I don't know who that is. Okay, so can I just read what? All right, turn your camera on if you want to be on the show. But do you see what I'm saying, Dave? Even if Wheezy's right or Jimmy's right or whoever's right, it shouldn't matter. The purpose is more than us. It's more than me. It's more than Wheezy. It's more than Jimmy Jordana. It's bringing people together and making friends and helping each other. And that should be bigger than anything else.
And then sometimes, like, the fights on Kermit and Friends, like, they go on all week, and then by the time Sunday comes around, I don't even know what anyone's talking about anymore. Like,
Right.
It's always really entertaining, but I always kind of forget why people were upset in the first place. But no, I was just a bit worried about Weezer, because he's always, like, kind of one of the more reasonable, level-headed guys, and he just looks so hurt by it all in, like, a real way, not like a show way.
Is he hurt by Jimmy? I don't know if he cared that much about Jimmy, like, to be so hurt by him. Because usually, like, you're hurt by people that you really care about. I could ask him that question. Like, there's some people that just say shit to me that I really don't give a fuck, you know? And then there's some people that I've given myself to that when they talk shit about me, it really hurts. So maybe Wheezy cared more for Jimmy than we know. I don't know.
Or maybe Jimmy reminds him of someone that he used to know in his life, and so it feels more like a personal thing than it really is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's the wrap-up show. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, that could be it. These are all good insights. I'm about to post the link to the wrap-up show by Wheezy. You know, it's tough, you know, because I love Wheezy. I love the wrap-up show. And I know this is going to be a topic on there, and I hope Jimmy can be in the chat because he's not allowed on the show. He's banned from the show. So here's the wrap-up show link for people that want to watch it. I will be watching it, that's for sure. My mom's in town right now, but I think we'll both be watching it. My mom's a big Wheezy fan. I think she likes Jimmy too. And you could like both. You don't have to like one or the other. I want to make sure people know that. You don't have to take sides. I mean, it's not black and white. It's not like somebody, okay, I would talk to Jimmy if we had a moderator. Okay, Charmin can be the moderator. Charmin's perfect moderator for this. So I'm pitching the idea that Charmin is the moderator for the wrap-up show between Jimmy and between Wheezy. Okay, so let's see what happens. Thank you. Oh, here's Minnie Mason here to curse me off. What now? Oh, thank you for calling, Dave. Thank you.
Thanks, babe. I
Love you so much. Okay, Minnie Mason, you're upset. Are you going to be on the wrap-up show? All right, he's giving me the finger. What a jerk. You're such a jerk, Minnie Mason. I thought you were going to be great on here, but you're just an asshole, as expected, as people told me. I hope you change. I hope that you go on the wrap-up show. You talk shit about me. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Talk all the shit about me you want. I'm 100% okay with that. I will be watching. Oh, here's Gonzo again. Gonzo. All right.
Is your mom an Andy Dick fan? You don't have to lie. If she's not, she's not.
No, I mean she sees. I'm a big Andy Dick fan, so I'm sure my mom is part Andy Dick fan. It's just my mom is very worried about me and the situations I put myself in. They tend to be like risky situations. And you know, Andy, I mean, you're beautiful and funny, and I can talk to you for hours and so cute. But you know, you get into dangerous situations. You know a lot of dangerous people, so of course I'm always going to be worried about that, right?
I guess. So when are me and your mom going out for dinner or lunch?
We could go today. Just hold on one second. I'm getting a caller from Gonzo. Yes, Gonzo. We go today.
Hey, Lisa. I did a 180 on this Minnie Manson guy. At first, I thought he was like a jerk and kind of like an asshole. But after watching, I kind of like him. Like he grew on me.
Okay, he grew on you, Minnie Mason. But Minnie Mason hates me. That doesn't change your opinion at all.
I do hate you. I'm gonna cut your fucking throat, bitch.
But I think
you say I'm a troublemaker. I'll show you a fucking troublemaker.
Don't say that.
You got a problem with me?
No.
You got a fucking problem with me, you fucking cunt? You can piss off everybody. You're yelling at this man, pissing him off. You're
Federal
saying you hate
offense to threaten
biological females. You know what? Fuck off. You're jealous of women.
Don't.
Who are you talking to right now? Who's he talking to?
I'm talking to you. I don't like the way you treat people. People told me that not to go on your show. They said that you would attack me, that you'd call me a pedophile, and all kinds of shit. I should fucking sue your ass. How do you know I won't sue you?
I didn't call you a pedophile.
My fans are going to troll you up. You know, when my fans hear about what you did to me, they're going to come after you. I don't like the way you spoke to me when I came on the show. You immediately started attacking me. This is how you get people to watch a show. Well, you know what? I might have lost a few fans today, but I gained a shitload of new ones. I'm a fucking entertainer. I'm a fucking rock star. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I was nice enough to get out of bed and lose 6 hours of sleep to come on your fucking show, and that's how you talk to people? And I saw the way you talked to those other people after I went off. So it isn't me, it's you. You are not professional. You didn't refer to me by the right name. You kept calling me Minnie Mason, Minnie Missin. I mean, right off the bat, you started picking on me. That's unprofessional. You need to learn people's names. I even corrected you privately in the chat, and you still fucking called me Minnie Mason. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, you're speechless. I got the host speechless, everybody, because I know how to fucking manipulate the media. So you better not mess around with Minnie Manson, because I can take over your whole show. Satan sent me here. I got people who watch me, people I don't even know, and they watch out for me. Yeah, I'm not perfect. I say the wrong thing. I'm controversial. Am I not supposed to be? Would you go buy my records if I was just nice all the time? Oh, look at Minnie Manson. He helps old ladies across the street, and he never uses foul language. He's such a polite young man. I'm going to go buy his fucking record. Oh, look at him. He's nice to authority. Yes, sir. Well, actually, I'm nice to authority. I respect law enforcement and things like that.
Minnie Mason, I just want you to know, I never called you a pedophile. I never called you
yes,
anything.
You did. Yes, you did.
I don't even use that word.
Your fucking fans, you didn't say the word, you said the P word, you insinuated. I don't like that word, and I'm sick of people banding it about. Every entertainer and every celebrity is being accused of that shit just because I like to sing and play the guitar and I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird. How the hell do I get interest if I'm normal? If I come in your panel not wearing makeup and just looking like everyone else, you think people are going to be interested in me? Hell no. They want something different. They like people like me who push boundaries, and I tell people how it is.
I just
I
think
can't
that
show
you're
my
very
face.
wrong.
I'm not showing my face because I took off my makeup and I lost a lot of sleep. I'm very tired. I don't feel good. I really thought that you were going to showcase me in a positive way. People were talking when I was playing the guitar. You know, I've only been playing the guitar for 8 months. I only know 7 songs. I'm not, you know, I never said I was a good guitar player. It just helps me because I want to stave up dementia. I don't want to become an addle-brained. It challenges me, and it teaches me how to work with musicians, how to pick up cues, how to sing better. It's helped me a lot. I'm a better singer than guitar player. I would have rather just put on a song.
Okay, but Minnie, you're wrong about what you said. I never called you any of those things. I don't know where you came up with that.
Okay, well, I'm not going to say no more then. If you're denying it, you know, I'm not going to push it. I don't want to accuse you. But
I did not say that. You didn't hear me call you a pedophile. You would have heard it. I didn't say it. I don't know where you came up with that at all.
Why were you attacking me earlier? I didn't like the way you came at me. I felt stressed out.
I wasn't attacking you at all.
So you don't hate me?
I mean, right
That's
now.
Well, just the way you run your show. I mean, is that just how you are with everybody, or do you have a problem with me?
I was trying to make you into a good guest.
What do you mean make me? I don't need to be made. You just let me be myself. You can't pressure people. You know, you pressured me and you set off my PTSD, okay?
All right, well, I'm sorry about that. And are you going to be on the wrap-up show?
Do you want me to be in the wrap-up show?
Yes.
I'll come on there if you want me to.
All right, great.
And I'll be nice. I promise. Right. You know, I have my good side, I have my bad side, you know. And whatever people have said to you about me, they prepared your mind to think I was a bad person. Well, shame on those people. People should stop fighting. People are always telling me, don't go on this show, don't go on that show. I give everybody a chance. That's my job as an entertainer, to put myself out there, even if there's opposing interview formats and shows. You know, that's only normal. I want people to like me, and I'm sorry that people are angry at each other. There's just so much hate in the world, so much fucking
You're
anger.
creating it. Minnie, you're creating it. I did nothing against you. You created this all in your head
I did
about me.
not.
Yes, you did. I'm just trying to have a good show where my guests are interesting.
And then you
I
cut
try
me
very
off, and
hard to do.
you kicked me off. You kicked me from the show. So I said, okay, she don't want me anymore.
Yeah, you just have to be patient. It's an interactive variety show where different people come on and different people go off. I bring you back on. You left. That's your fault.
You didn't tell me that. I never knew that.
You have an enormous ego. You have
I
to
do.
tone that down.
That's right.
Your
I
ego
do.
is too big.
I do have an enormous ego. I have to, or I won't survive. I wouldn't be a good entertainer if I had. I actually have bad self-esteem, and I have to hide it with the ego. Do you understand?
No, you're not hiding it at all. I can tell you have bad self-esteem because
How
of the
old
way
are
you're
you?
treating me. I'm
How
older
old are
than
you?
I'm smarter than you. Don't worry about how old I am.
No, you're not. I have a fucking college degree. I was a paralegal. I worked for the attorneys.
I don't care. You're a complete idiot. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to treat people. You don't know how to make connections with people.
See, I was right about you. You're a fucking bitch. You pick on people.
You're a bitch. You're a little bitch. You are. I'm
You're
sorry.
a fucking
you're a little bitch.
tranny. You're not even a woman. You're a man. Everybody says
All
you're
right,
a
that's
fucking
your
man.
opinion. All right, that's your opinion. You're talking to Trumpster Bob, the biggest idiot in the world, who told you I'm a man. You
Another
believe it.
person you're
I don't
attacking.
give a
Look at
shit.
that. She's attacking everyone, people. Oh, yeah, she's in love with me. You and your whole fucking crew. You and Corey and all those other people calling me fucking pedophile and shit. Well, you know what? You're gonna get. I'm gonna slap you with a fucking lawsuit. How about that?
Good luck.
Get in
All right.
line. You probably have 5 other people suing you. I'm the fucking biggest thing that's come around. You know what? I work hard at what I do. You look at my videos. You know what? My channel speaks for itself. I don't have to sit here and defend myself. Since the very first video, I've had my first fan and I've had my first stalker. You know, I have a fucking man stalking me, threatening me all the time. He still calls me every fucking day. I can't even answer my phone anymore because I never know if it's him. You don't have to worry about shit like that.
You don't think I have stalkers?
Everyone likes you, don't they? You have stalkers?
Oh, you're the worst. It's fine, but
You're a witness. My people know what I'm about. They know what I'm doing. You don't understand. You should have researched me a little more.
There's nothing. You have done nothing. You've accomplished nothing, and now I see why. Because you burn every bridge. You're a bridge burner. So stop burning bridges. Be nice.
I've only been making videos for like 6 months, accomplished nothing. Look where I am now. How long have you been doing this?
I can tell in your life you've accomplished very little by the way you're acting right now. Okay? The way
I've
you're acting
accomplished
right
a
now
lot. I've had hindrances because of when I get angry, but I'm not always like this.
All right, whatever. I'm still going to give you a chance to be on the wrap-up show with Wheezy. Hopefully he can handle you better than me.
He's a nice guy. I love you, Wheezy.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy, and he'll treat
Of
you with
course he is.
respect. And you're welcome to be in the Kermitarian community and on the show anytime. I hope that through meeting people here, you'll understand the show better.
Yes, it'll take time, but I will give you a chance. I won't delete the server, no stupid shit like that.
All right, good. All right.
I've
and
done
we'll
that
promote-
before, but I won't do that to you. I promise.
All right, Minnie.
Kiss. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I can't get enough of loving you, baby. Can you get enough of me?
I would stop with the singing, honestly. The singing. Yeah.
You don't like singing, do you?
I don't like your singing. I don't know what your personality is probably better than your singing as far as this. Yeah, I would stop with the singing. The singing is just not good. I'm sorry.
You don't like my singing? Well, that's your opinion. That doesn't mean I'm a bad
that's
singer.
my opinion. I'm sorry. That's my
It
opinion.
is.
Your singing is just not good
Yes.
singing. And, you know, and the audio is bad for you. You have to have a good setup like Wappy has. Did you see Wappy before?
Well, I'm not a millionaire like you. I can't afford fancy equipment. Look how good my fucking videos are with my crappy fucking phone speaker and my fucking laptop. Shit. I get points for fucking trying, and I think I do a pretty good job with it, and so do my fans. I entertain people. I'm not the best singer. I'm not the best guitar player. I never said I was. There's people who are brilliant out there, but they're too afraid to get on a fucking stage and put on a show, and that's why they flounder. They never go anywhere. They die broken, miserable because they don't get to achieve their dreams. Well, I'm a showman, and I'm willing to go out there and risk ridicule and being called names and shit. You think I ran away? I don't run away. I regroup and I come back. So don't ever say... Great. Yes, great. Yes.
Regroup.
Yes.
Go to the wrap-up show with Wheezy and everybody else. And then we'll see you
eyes so blue.
Right, okay, no singing. You're terrible. Okay. Everybody regroup. Go to the wrap-up show with Wheezy. You can find the link to the wrap-up show in the Discord server. I will tweet the link to the Discord server so you guys can all be there and have fun with all your friends, Minnie Mason and Andy and Kay Job and Charmin, Jimmy Giordano, Wheezy, Wappy, everybody. You can make lots of friends here, and it's worth it. So everybody regroup, and I'll see you next week on Kermit and Friends.
Loud shot at the floor, you're running. Never knew that the monsters were coming. Come out gunning wherever you run. Wish we were made of stone, with no more bullet holes. Mama, take me home. They left me cold. I'm so alone. Never saw it coming. The monsters left me cutting. Ain't no time for running. Ain't that something? Never saw it coming. The monsters left me cutting. Ain't no time for running. Ain't that something? Wish we were made of stone, with no more bullet holes. Mama, take me home. They left me cold. I'm so alone. Wish we were made of stone, with no more bullet holes. Mama, take me home. They left me cold. I'm so alone.
Check out the Rise EP, everyone. It's out now. All platforms. And we will see you on the wrap-up show, and we'll see you next week on Kermit and Friends. Thank you.